Hello, everyone on the stream. Right now we are here for the next episode of the Hougeki Heroes campaign. Unfortunately, Pod cannot join us tonight, but we do have Life back. So tonight we have Hedge, Jose, Life, and Phil. How is everyone?
Yo.
Good.
Good. Phil just with just the deadpan good.
Phil's already getting in character.
No emotions. No mercy.
See, so there's gonna be no emotions when I ask you what your real name is, right, Phil?
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick dragons. Saying kill dragons, and I'm all out of dragons.
Wait, I have a question. Is Phil even your real name?
No, it's not.
Oh god! Oh god! I'm being gaslit all over again.
Because it always freaks me out. Because every time he uses his real name in gacha games and whatnot, and like it always freaks me out. Like when I see it, because wait, wait, no, shit, that's Phil.
I was just meaning my real name is Phil. The name I use for my gacha games is my nephew's name.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around for some reason.
No, it's we used to play games together, but he passed away, so I just keep his name and stuff like that.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Phil, but that's also a really nice thing you do.
I did not mean to make that dark.
It was a long time ago. It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, on a happier note, last session, what happened is we had the fucking beach episode. But you can't. I don't know if all of you can see just me bob my head and then like the nodding. And we did it. Varys failed the Sigma grind set as soon as the volleyball started. Which, by the way, we did see Josaku and Varys beat Misha and Finn in a volleyball match, with Varys in particular bullying poor Finn.
I apologized, and it was a tactical. It was a tactical choice. I made a good decisions.
With that, Amelie and Finn tried a get-rich-quick scheme that would have worked in most other cities, but not in the heavily policed city of Jalandis. People ordered some armor. We did see everybody try out some local cuisine, go to the club, do some drinks, do some dancing, find out a little bit of information around, and then someone had an eventful night on the beach as they heard their name on the wind.
I wonder who heard that. Definitely not me.
Oh, right? It was Varys.
No, definitely not Varys. Varys didn't hear anything.
Surely it wasn't Varys.
Override it. I'm sorry. Hold up. Bam! Sorry, that was me hitting my DM overriding bullshit from the players button.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Also, Life, go ahead and make sure to join the Roll20 whenever you can. And also, speaking of which, Life, how you doing? We missed you!
I'm good. I'm like just packing stuff up before I need to go.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, given the fact we will actually not have a campaign in 2 weeks, next week will actually be Life's last campaign for about 6 months, as unfortunately they are getting sent off to basic training. We're gonna miss you, buddy. But hey,
don't die, Life.
While we're here, we're gonna have some fun as we get back, as everybody wakes up on the day before the Spire Festival. You know what? I would like everyone to roll me a d20.
Is it possible for me to do something hyper and wake up earlier than everyone else?
Absolutely, it is. What would you like to do?
Last session again. You've said the same multiple times that I keep fucking it up. I want to go to the Temple of Elstree for.
No, you got it right.
I want to go to a temple the night before, but then it was closed, so I'd like to get up a bit earlier and go there first thing in the morning before everyone else is up.
Okay. So you get up, and you walk out into the thing of the Rat's Den, which y'all can see right now. With that, and you actually see, hold up, I'm trying to remember this character's name, because it has been a bit. That was Hakim, who was the more or less the desk guy, or basically the rat's version of Sia in Jalandis here. So you say, "Oh, where are you heading off to?"
Just going out for a morning walk. Going for a bit of a jog before I start the morning.
Anywhere in particular? I could tell you shortcuts if you need.
You know what? I don't think I've been to the temple district yet. Mind giving me directions there?
Yeah, sure. And he pulls out, and he asks you to pull out your map, which you do. You all have maps at this point. You've been in the city long enough that, like, Misha got you all maps. Any temple in particular you're headed to?
Not really. Just gonna be going around the area.
All right. Well, you go here, and he gives you, like, sort of the general area to easily get to, like, the religious district.
And I stopped by the temple last night, so I should know where it is, right?
I believe a guard warned you that it would be closed when you asked him before, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, we'll say that you make your way over because of just how big Jalandis is. We'll say that it takes you about half an hour to get there. The other three rolling that. Let me roll for Amelie. Okay, so we'll say about 45 minutes later, Kaba, you are the next person to wake up. So Verus will just say we'll get to Kaba immediately after we get started with your thing at the temple. So you get to the religious district. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Is it me or Kaba?
No, I'm sorry. This is Verus rolling a perception check. My bad.
Oh, oops.
Ooh, not good. 7.
7. Okay. Luckily it was very low. The DC was a 5, but it does take you about another half an hour to find the temple as a result. By then, Kaba has woken up. Kaba, what would you like to do waking up? You can tell basically because you all have adjoining rooms. You step out of your room and you see basically everybody but Varus is still asleep as his door is open.
What to do? I guess I'll go look for Varus.
You're gonna go into the city and look for Varus? Alright. As you walk out into the rat's den, Kim said, "Oh, it's up. Another one of y'all's awake."
Did you manage to see where Varus went?
Yeah, he asked me about where the temple district is. You might be able to find him if you catch up, but he did leave like about 45 minutes ago, so you may not find him. If you want, they're starting to serve breakfast in the mess hall, though. He said he'll be back in a bit.
Alright. I guess I'll take up the offer on breakfast. What do we have for breakfast today?
Oh, shit. Let me find out. Let me look this up, because I had it written down. It was, it's like I gotta find my notes. Okay, so basically they had a pita with more like a light hummus, some fruit, and there was a little bit of baba ganoush.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, that's a literal food.
I don't know what that is, but my stomach's down for anything.
It's more of like an appetizer food. It's usually like Hedge, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here, but isn't baba ganoush like eggplant, tahini, then like usually like fruit stuff and seasonings, right?
Yes, it's a roasted eggplant, olive oil, lemon juice, seasoning, and like tahini. Exactly.
Yeah, I knew about the tahini. I just didn't remember like what all exactly went in it. I knew it was like tahini and eggplant. But yeah, basically it's just like good wholesome breakfast stuff. And again, y'all are in like a very Middle Eastern inspired area, so that's basically like the cuisine that you're looking at. This far, y'all say everyone's pretty much loved the cuisine.
I head to the the dining hall, I guess.
All right. With that, we're gonna go to the top of the hour. With that, and then Varus, you eventually do find the Temple of Elistray. It's a little bit of a smaller building compared to some of the temples here, because in this religious district, the Temple of Bahamut basically towers over the rest of the religious buildings. Think about how a small church in a smaller town in North America versus like the Parthenon in Greece, or what's the one in Rome that's really big? The got converted.
Colosseum?
The what?
The Colosseum?
No, the religious building.
There's a bunch in Rome. Are you the Sistine Chapel?
I'm thinking of I'll have to think of it later, but basically it's from there basically like it's a much smaller building. There's only about when you walk in, there's only about like 3 or 4 people there. Hello. It's interesting to see another half drow around this area.
Is that a half drow speaking to me?
Yes, this one is like they still like look very drow, but you can see like their ears are a little bit shorter than what you'd expect, and like, but otherwise you would say you having grown up in Galren, you know that like generally the easiest way is a little bit more rounded features and shorter ears are the easiest way to tell a half drow. Otherwise, they're almost indistinguishable compared to other races half species.
Well, it's nice to see another half drow far from home. And not that there's many of us back home either, but like
Yes, there's enough. There's enough though to go around, and
uh,
I do have to say though, I haven't seen one of
yeah,
us with black hair.
human dad,
Good genes.
good genes.
So yes.
And are the other people in here drow as well?
You do see in the back, there's just like this one half drow male, another drow male, and then a drow female in the back, where it does seem like the half drow is
Priests.
is more like the head priest, and like the other two are attendants or assistants.
Yeah, and I'm assuming I don't know any of them, do I?
Oh, you do not. If you would like me to roll, if you would like to roll a history check, you will need a nat 20 to know literally any of them.
Yeah, no, I rolled pretty well for myself, but it's gonna go down. I rolled an 18.
You needed a nat 20.
And it becomes a 16 because of my -2. So no. I just look at the priest and I'm like, well, I'm just here for a tiny, quick little prayer, and I'll be on my way. Don't want to be taking up too much of your time.
By all means, and also you're not. I say, do not consider yourself a burden. I say, if there's one teaching that Illustrate enforces, it is compassion and understanding.
I think in Varus's head, God, I remember why I hated these fuckers. They're so annoying.
But honestly, also, there's nobody here in the early hours, my guy. There's really nobody here. You're not in trouble. I say you're not really doing anything. We're just sweeping, cleaning up. Again, there's not that many of us even in a city this big.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I haven't seen any other drow other than you all.
There's a
since I've
couple
been here.
around. You may have seen like
Assuming-
one or two while you were walking around yesterday.
Yeah. So I just go into a tiny corner and just. I don't think Varus even knows how to pray really. So he just kind of talks to Alistray and just pretty much just goes, "Hey, how's it going? Could you keep Mom safe and Azura and the rest of my friends and not let anything happen? Thanks." And then he like gives a gold coin or whatever to like as an offering or something, I guess.
You just put it in the altar.
Yeah, I'll put like a gold coin, and I'll walk out.
All right. Okay. Yep, you do that, and I guess you're gonna head back to the rat's den.
Yeah.
All right. So from there, you are heading back. Next up, Josaku. You wake up. You can see that. Let's say if you stepped out of your room, you would be able to see that Varys and Kaba are already up. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna go to the mess hall and get breakfast.
All right, you go and you start to enjoy. We'll say about another. You notice Varys is not there. Kaba is waiting in the mess hall there with everybody. So you notice that you two and Varys are the only ones up thus far. We'll say that another 20 minutes or so passes by. Varys, you're still not back yet. Finn, you then wake up.
All right. So originally Finn is gonna go to the he's gonna follow the directions given to him by Misha to go to the Temple of Ilmater, but seeing as everybody else is already awake, he's just gonna go ahead and have breakfast with them.
Okay, yeah. So you go, and everybody's meeting for breakfast. About 5-10 minutes after you go, I'll say after you get up. It's about like 8:15, 8:30 at this point. Varus walks in. Yeah.
When I walk in, I'm gonna beeline to the group like immediately. Sit down. I'm assuming Amelie's there with us as well.
Not yet. About
Okay.
20 minutes later, Amelie will show up.
Okay.
She rolled
Alright,
really
so-
low. I rolled really low on that one.
Okay. I sit down with them and I just say to everyone, when Amelie wakes up, and I kind of see this quietly. When Amelie wakes up, I need to talk to all of you guys privately. Some weird spooky shit happened to me last night, and I need to make sure I was pretty drunk. And I need to make sure that the answer you guys are gonna tell me is that I was drunk last night.
Ooh, drunk last night?
understood.
I'm kind of drunk.
Drunk last night? Do tell. As you see Misha just kind of like plop in. What's up, guys?
Fuck.
Yo.
I didn't want her to be here when I said that.
That one required me to roll a natural 1 on the dice, and I rolled a natural 1.
Fuck.
If I wrote anything else, she was gonna come in at like the tail end after y'all talked.
Didn't really want her to be here.
No, I legitimately rolled a natural 1. It's like, so guys,
I know,
what's up?
Nothing much. Just got back from my morning jog.
Ooh, where'd you go?
Decided to just jog around the temple district.
Ooh,
Thought I'd go look
pretty.
at some fancy shit.
Yeah, there is some fancy
Actually-
shit, especially the Temple of Bahamut.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to spot that
Fucking
thing. Fucking
big.
huge.
What kind of gods are in the temple district?
Most any that you can figure out. I mean, again, Jalandis is one of the largest trade district cities in the world, so there's basically for the past more or less 2,000 years, there's been just such a large amount of mercantile say comings and goings that they just learned, okay, if we establish religions for pretty much all of the, the mostly acceptable gods, the ones that you aren't going to see anybody throw a Molotov cocktail at.
So
I was
Yes.
surprised there was a temple of Aaron there. I'm surprised you guys had a temple for that dickbag.
I mean, let's be honest. Ever since the Drow mellowed out about like 3,000-4,000 years ago, it's been better for him.
Yeah, I really didn't expect to see a temple for him outside Annabora though.
I mean, occasionally, obviously, there's enough, male Drow and whatnot that it made sense.
Sorry, I cut you off, Phil.
I was gonna say, what about like, I mean, this is kind of like a narc city. Is there like a god of thieves here, or is that
Yes,
not...
there is a small temple of Mask, and Mask special. Let's say, think about it like this. There's not one for Cyric, there's not one for Bane, there's not one for Baal. None of the other gods, and by the way, if you're wondering how I know all this shit, Jet made sure to beat a bunch of religious shit into my head. But most of, like, the more problematic gods aren't here. Mask is just enough, like, where, like, people will think the place is sketch regardless. And there's rumors that it's run by a group of ex-Solitudes. But nobody can know for sure. So nobody really messes with it. Also, if anybody tried to throw a Molotov at that one, it's like less than a block from the Temple of Bahamut. So nobody's dumb enough to do that. The guards would be on them like that.
Gotcha.
That Moss guy is sketchy as fuck.
I mean, he's a god of thieves and shadow. It's
Yeah,
like generally
but-
he is literally the god of sketchy people. What do you
But, like,
expect? No
but
offense
I
to
saw a
Melina.
No, I saw a picture of him. He looks like he's into some weird BDSM kinky shit.
If only.
Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying he just looks weird. Like, I don't know, man. Can't you just like, I don't know, stereotypical sneaky and not like weird BDSM kinky stuff?
Eh.
I do like this is head talking. I do hope Mask heard him say all that shit.
Say what?
I do hope Mask heard him like call him out for wearing like the kinky BDSM shit.
Let me see. Hold up, wait. I gotta roll specific dice for this one. Okay. So yeah, as y'all are starting to talk, then Amelie walks in. It's like, oh hey Hey guys, sorry about that. Needed my beauty sleep. Yeah. So, what we talking about? Oh, hey Misha. What's up, Amelie?
Nothing much. Just trying to figure out what our plans were for the rest of the day.
Yep. You all said that y'all needed to talk about something. You talk about gods. What is this?
Did we
Uh,
say we were gonna talk about gods? I thought.
no, I never. I just said I need to talk to you guys. I said I need to talk to you guys, and I need to make sure that the answer that you guys are going to give me is that I was drunk last night.
You were probably drunk last night. Whatever the answer is.
But
I
I
assumed it
would-
was gods because of the temple district talk. I assumed that that you wouldn't have gone in that area unless it was something related to gods or some shit.
No, I just want to go see some fancy shit, so I went for a jog there.
Oh, we'll do that later. Don't worry.
I would appreciate if I got some private time to talk to the party.
What's the matter, Varys? Don't like having me around?
I will talk to you later.
I'm
about
joking.
it.
I'm joking. I'm joking, big guy. I get it. Give me a sec.
What is going on?
I'll give y'all a minute. By the way, that corner's better for not being heard.
I'm sorry, Phil. I love you so much, Phil.
By the way, guys, what y'all can't see is in our Discord chat. Phil just typed, "Bro, Hedge is so in. He's so in."
He's so in. He's so in.
Phil, I love you so much, my dude.
Yeah, life. You missed all of the flirting, all of the fucking like Sigma
Oh, my
grind set
goodness.
failures. It was just and so
But
many
yeah.
jokes about like it's a hyper, let it happen kind of thing. It was funny as fuck.
But yeah, like once Misha leaves, like once everyone's done eating, I'd like to like, if there's no objections, take the party back like to someone's room and like close the door.
That's fair. Y'all can do that. Yeah, go for it.
And once we're in like someone's room, I just like look at all of them. I'm like, okay, all four of you either have magic or have some connection to some weird god bullshit, or have both. So
He's talking
I
about
was-
you, by the way, fan.
So I
Wait,
was
who said that?
That would have been Amelie that like making a joke.
Okay.
so I was at when everyone went to bed. I decided to go chill by the beach for a bit last night at around 11 o'clock. When I was sitting on the beach, I heard a voice say the word rivers, my last name, right? And then off into the distance, the sky is the sea is calm. The sky seemed fine. There was no anything in the sky. I saw the clouds turn into a fist, an upright fist, and I heard the words rivers, exactly what I pictured. The word my last name rivers spoken to me. I looked around. I saw two things. They didn't look suspicious. I saw a couple, a Minotaur man and an Agenasi woman, walking down the beach, and I saw. Maybe I should have gone and talked to this guy because this guy was thinking about it. It is kind of sus. Humanoid, human male, couldn't really tell. Black hair, average height, standing like in the waves, staring out into the distance.
He was actually standing on like the beach, like staring at the waves.
Okay,
He wasn't in
standing
the
on
waves.
beach. Okay, standing on the beach, staring at the waves.
Yeah,
Spoke
like
me enough.
nothing like really sketchy there. He's just like could be someone like just contemplating
Yeah.
a night kind of thing.
Exactly. It spooked me enough. I fucked off and went back to bed. But I have no idea what that means. I'm hoping I was just fucking drunk. What do you guys think?
How many drinks deep were you at that point?
Probably like 3 or 4. I didn't really drink a lot. Yeah, I
And
don't think I drank a lot. I had like 4 drinks nights, 4, 5.
as we were walking back to the like rooms and stuff, was it a cloudy night or was it like clear skies?
It was mostly thing, but it was like one of those days where like like there's some clouds, but not like storm clouds, like like just pretty clouds.
Well, if it happens again, you might not be a drunk problem.
Perhaps
Finn,
it's a sign.
Finn, roll me a d20.
Oh no. Oh no, Pippi hands, me and Pippi hands.
All right, Josaku, roll me a d20. Okay. That's it.
What
No,
the-
y'all can keep going. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Hmm.
I am a bit freaked out because we just met a god 2 nights ago. Not 2 nights ago, like a week ago.
About a week
We
ago, yeah.
we ended up finding the dagger of another god a month ago, and apparently he's been talking to you. And I see that as I look at Finn. So I might, be a teensy bit worried that there might be some of that shenanigans going around me. I would really like for none of those shenanigans to be happening around me, because I am a simple man that just punches things. But I don't know.
Whose room are y'all in, by the way?
I
My
don't
room.
know. Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Go ahead.
you said it was a fist?
Yes, an upright fist.
Can I do a religion check to see if I can think of like any gods associated with that imagery?
Absolutely, go for it.
Ha!
Yeah, I've got nothing.
You can't really think of anything. The closest that you would actually have is the hand and eye of Helm. That Kaba. That Kaba has.
If Helm was calling you, it'd be a lot more Helmy.
Actually, you're a holy man, Kaba. Do you have any ideas?
I'll roll a religion check.
Go for it.
Nah.
Wait, your religion is
You can't think of
minus-
anything that is like a closed fist. Most of the gods that you know that have hand-related imagery, it's more of an open palm, or sort of like a back-facing palm. There are very few that are like a pure closed fist, but you can't really think of any off the top of your head.
Sorry. I
Should
got
I try
nothing.
as well?
Amelie also ruled shit. Yeah, go for it. Y'all can go. Josaku, you are wondering
all
what is a god?
I got a 3 minus 2 of 1.
Varys, you are wondering what does the word god really mean?
These all rules bullshit.
Y'all all rolled single digits. Even Amelie, with her like +7 in fucking history,
I can take a glass of water. God, we're so
only
drunk.
rolled a total of 12. I'm sorry. No, that was a 7 because she only has a +2 to religion.
Dude, I didn't realize religion is based on int. Why is it based on int instead of like wisdom?
No one knows. It's just one of those things that they assign because, wisdom already has so many important things that you have to roll, being like medicine, insight, and perception, which are like arguably 3 of the most essential ones. And then even on top of that, it's got survival and animal handling. So they probably just wanted to throw it's like intelligence, some sort of bone. I mean, hell, there's only one stat that scales off of a strength saving throw. I guess they didn't want intelligence to end up like strength there.
So, since we all know jack shit,
Yeah, none of y'all got it.
I asked the party.
Oh, that's in character for me.
Yeah, it's in character for me too. Do you guys think I'd come off crazy if I asked Misha about this?
I mean, not really.
Probably.
She wouldn't mind even if you were crazy.
I'm sure she trusts you.
Well, more so that she probably only thinks we're crazy enough given her reactions yesterday. I just wouldn't mention it.
But we already know she believes what we were talking about.
Does she?
Yeah, she said that she was afraid of it because she believed it was true, right? Remember when we listened in on her?
Yes,
She
yes,
said that
yes.
she was sort of like scared if it real, but it was kind of still a lot to try and believe if it was the case.
Oh.
How about
that's
just
why we
asking
have
her
you
about
drunk.
the
About the
That's why I
fist?
asked. Sorry, what did you guys say?
yeah? Just ask. How about just like asking her about the fist and not anything else?
Wait, this is a temple district. Why don't we just ask around the temples?
And that's why you're the smart person of the group, Finn. The rest of us are fucking idiots.
I mean, I need to go to the temple district anyway.
You
All
sure you
right.
don't want to be? You sure you don't want to be the leader of this group?
Who? Wait, me?
Yeah, you're smart,
Oh, come on.
dude. Look at me. All I can do is punch people really well. You do magic and shit. You need to be smart for that.
I mean, no, you really don't need. You really don't.
Bro, I'm
Phil.
Joe and I can't cast magic.
Question: is Chester around at the moment?
Yeah, chess from now on, chess is gonna be always out because it's easier to keep track of.
So let me see if it. So you see around him like fly over behind everybody, sees head shake a little bit,
Oh no.
and then all he does.
Yo, leave my bird alone.
Wait,
Chester
Ah,
looks
you
at you
know,
kind of
I see
confused.
that.
It's like, wait, what the fuck about me?
wait.
I go to
What?
pet him.
Was the creepy ass? Was he a creepy ass?
Is the bird laughing?
Is that you laughing, Hyper?
That's
or is that
Hyper laughing.
Okay. I look at
Oh,
Phil and I'm
okay.
like, is your creepy ass kinky god taking over Chester again?
Yeah, for a few seconds.
Man, what's wrong with that creepy ass kinky god, dude? Leave Chester alone.
I don't know if I actually mentioned who the god I was talking to was. I just mentioned talking to a god.
Okay. I'll just call him creepy god then, not kinky.
Okay.
I don't know. He looks like yes, because Hedge doesn't know that.
No, wait, no. Tier did mention that it was Mask that was talking to you. Tier did out that a little bit.
Damn, what a fucking narc, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
dude,
literally
dare
is
you call
the
him a
god
narc?
of truth.
Dude, Tier is a snitch, dude. And you know what happens to
He
snitches?
literally
They get
created
stitches.
Snitch in armor form, my guy. What do you expect?
This
Wait.
fucking narc, dude. Okay, yeah, so
Wait,
I'm
hold on. Does that mean Josaku's a knock now?
No, well, eventually.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you
But
wanna
yeah,
make
no,
another-
like, literally, you have the god of narcs. Of course he's gonna rat you out. He said, I'm not the... How do you say it? Hovering parent? Like Mask was? Like Mask is?
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, he said that in front of all of you guys. Of course there's a fucking narc.
I am seething right now. Okay, I'm good.
What do you expect?
You're dropping true spoilers about Finn.
Dude, Finn's about to make Josaku a god. He's gonna make a
No, but
knock
like,
god.
seriously, yo, right into the god of narcs.
Dude, he's got like big fucking like Harry Potter fucking Snape killed Dumbledore vibes, dude.
Who, Finn?
No, dude, fucking tier whatever. That's what he does in his spare time, dude. He just goes to forums and is like, "Hey guys, this is what happens at the end of the novel."
No. He's the guy that would go like, "What do you? Oh, you mean that movie where Han Solo dies?
Oh no.
Oh, you mean the movie where everybody comes back from the and fights Thanos again, and eventually Iron Man dies?
Oh.
By the way, if you haven't seen Endgame at this point, that's your own fucking fault. Same thing with Star Wars.
Okay, back in the fantasy world.
Yes, back to Avalon. Okay, yeah, you'll do that.
So, do we want to go to, like you suggested, Finn, go to the Temple District and look for a cool fist?
That's up to you guys. I am not the leader of this group. Also, did we want to bring in Misha to give her the lowdown?
He knows the area.
Should I talk to Misha? Oh boy. I don't want to think I'm fucking insane, dude. She already thinks I'm fucking crazy.
I mean, at some point, she's probably gonna feel weird about just being sent to the corner and like have us all huddling.
Yeah, okay, I'll go
Because
talk
also,
to her.
We're
y'all
less
did-
reluctant to talk about reveries.
Y'all did say that. So she did say that y'all were actually gonna go out shopping today and actually roam the city a little bit and watch some of the processions.
Okay. How about I go talk to her and we make this a fucking field trip so we can do the shopping as well?
Go for it.
No, I said that to the party.
Sure thing.
By the way, Finn, don't you have something to pick up?
Yeah, my armor. I was gonna get that at some point.
I'm gonna go head off to talk to Misha then.
Oh, by the way, while everyone is here in the room, is anybody carrying too much? We haven't really used my portable hole much.
Where do I see my encumbrance? No, bro, I'm only carrying 20 pounds worth of shit, and I have the highest strength modifier.
Well, now that you're offering, and I just go up to my room and I bring down a crowbar. I don't know what a pitten is, but I'm bringing that down too. 50 feet of rope.
Okay, send me a list. Send me a list.
Bro, Phil, why do you have so much stuff?
Because that's what comes in the adventurer's kit.
Yeah, the Adventurers kit is fucking heavy. Send me a list of everything y'all are going to put in the portable hole. Everybody DM me a list, and I will add it to Amelie's inventory, and I will fix it after this session.
I guess I should equip my javelin too.
Yep. All right. For example, that just freed up Amelie of like 40 pounds. I'm sorry, like 60 pounds carrying, if it's any indication, because the portable hole has no weight limit.
So, I'm carrying 79 pounds right now, right? But your encumbrance, like your carrying weight, is 15 times your strength score, not your modifier.
Yeah.
Because I have a strength score of 20,
Yeah.
my carrying weight is 300 pounds.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you can always carry less stuff if you want.
Yeah, no, but I don't have a lot of stuff on me right now, which helps. No.
Okay, again, DM me a list of stuff. Just type me up a list, and I will move it from the inventories and stuff after this session. If you want, Life, you do not have to do that because your character is going to be like off for a little bit. After next week. So, yeah, okay. With that, y'all go off into the like the main area, right? Of the rat's den.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all go out. Misha is there waiting for you. So, guys, y'all ready to go out and do stuff for the day?
Yes, I need to talk to you
Sightsee.
Okay.
about the sightseeing.
Okay. What about?
Could we go somewhere like your office or something, a little bit more private, where other people aren't here?
Yo,
I mean,
Hakeem. Go take a smoke. But I don't smoke.
it's like
Go smoke. All right, I'll do something. You
so
too.
Hakeem was the only one here. Okay.
Find somewhere else to talk for a moment. Don't forget I'm the boss around here.
That is true. It does come with a lot of perks.
Mhm.
Yeah, and once everyone filters out and it's just us, I go to. So, you probably think we're fucking crazy.
A little bit.
What I'm about
Fun,
to
though.
say might making me sound fucking insane.
Uh-huh.
Bear with me. I'm hoping I was just drunk. They don't think so, really. So, when everyone turned in for the night last night, I decided to stop by the beach for a bit.
Uh-huh.
While I was there, sitting, very nice night, I heard someone whisper my name into my ears. My last name, Rivers. It's not a name that a lot of people use. I'm usually called Vars. And then when I was staring out into the sea, into the horizon, into the sky, calm night, I saw a fist appear in the sky. As
Like, just like the shape of a fist or a
yes,
cloud or
a
what the
shape
fuck?
of a fist. I think it was the clouds. It was the clouds, right? Hyper.
Yeah, it was a cloud in the shape of a fist.
It was a cloud that in a shape of a fist, and I heard my last name whispered in my ear.
Honestly, Jolandis has a very windy beaches, and also it's not like a fist is that different from the shape of a normal cloud. It was probably just you thinking about things. Y'all have been through a lot. Y'all saw a lot of shit. Don't worry about it.
Normally, that's what my reaction would like to be, and what I'd like the answer to be. But like I said, rewinding back to the crazy part, we have one person I pointed Kaba that is a priest of Helm and has talked to a god in his dreams.
Holy man, though,
Yeah.
but makes sense.
We have seen the avatar of one god. I know we sound like fucking crazies. I completely agree.
A little bit.
But some of the things he said spoke to me about how we didn't he say something along the lines how we not chosen, but like we had interesting parts to play or something like that? Hyper?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I see that. Like what if it was what Tier said, and I know I sound fucking batshit crazy.
Alright. Weirder shit has happened, honestly, in this world. I mean, hell, who thought a family of a family of silver dragons would have established the world's superpower as little as 3,000 years ago? Who thought that, that a disease would have wiped out half the world's population and left only the fucking Tian as the only fucking surviving civilization? Weirder shit has happened, but what's better right now? This sounds like work stuff. We're on vacation. How about we patch in a call? You, me, Ayuda, Argus. We can see if there's anybody else. We can reach out to like Rex. He may know something. We can. Rosny and Dilius may know something. I'm not putting Vanna on that call
No,
under any circumstances. And Leah may know something, but there's no way she'd fucking pick up. Or I was gonna be fucking useless. So yeah, you never know. Hell, Garen may know something. We'll at least like we could put out some feelers, see if anybody knows what the fuck is going on, and I imagine that'll help put your mind more at peace.
I would really appreciate that. And if I
Okay.
know you're doing us a big favor already, could I bring and I point at Finn and Saku? Could they join the call as well?
It'd mostly be a call between the guild leaders just to see if they've heard anything. It's not gonna be like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be like a group conference call. It's more so
No.
that I'll talk to Argus, we'll put out some feelers, see if anybody has any information, and then we can send it back to you guys in a care.
That is a very appreciative. And I look at them. I don't know if you guys have any input, but if you could tell Argus that we have gone,
I mean, y'all are gonna see him tomorrow night after the festival, so
he'll probably know. God, why do I trust you so much? If you do talk to him before we
because
see
I'm
him, tell
awesome.
him. Yes. Before. Okay. Okay. If you talk to him before we do, tell him we have not as strong, not very nearly as strong, but something in a similar fashion to God Razor. We have two of them.
At the mention of her God Razor, her eyes kind of narrow. Shit, you really are serious.
Why did I fuck up? I'm sorry if I fucked up, guys.
No. You mentioned it yesterday, and that was my first thought of weird stuff. It's not the only one that I thought of as weird shit. There's some powerful shit in this world. Weapons and armor that can't really be explained. As far as I can tell, there's about 4 or 5 of them. Tell you what, I'll let you find out about one more, and I'll introduce you to someone who may be able to. You might not be able to talk at the moment, but we can at least have a sit down before y'all leave tomorrow night, because you'll probably have information on your shit. Because I'm betting if there is some sort of godlike, god-made series of weapons, I'd say the armor Bahamut would be one of them, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
The Agnell family has a gleaming platinum breastplate. I've never seen anything its equal. Currently, Durin wears it. It's always passed down to the crown prince of the Agnell line. Whenever they become the Dragon Lord, usually at that point they are powerful enough that they don't need any more. It's called Borealis.
Oh. I look towards the rest of the group and I'm like, what do you guys think?
If one of the princes is in town, then say if one of the princes is in town, if it's Durin, he may have the armor with him. If it's Raph, Raph could tell you about it because he's seen Durin wear it. I haven't seen it that much, but that shit is special. And that's not the only thing. I don't know what it does, but supposedly Leah's staff is some shit of like legend. People say that it's been passed down from Moonspeaker to Moonspeaker for the past like 3,000 years. It's a staff called Syzygy.
I'm sorry, who's Leah?
Leofiel, she's the leader of the Noble Wolves, the adventuring guild over in Yulari.
Gotcha, thanks.
He's the one Amelie wants to try and learn from, right, Amelie?
Yes, I'm going to make her teach me. Good luck with that one. But yeah, supposedly, if something's been around that long and it's apparently changed forms numerous times throughout the millennia, and it helped Leah kill an adult sapphire dragon 1-on-1. I don't really know what more you can expect out of it. Like, in general. We'll see if we can convince everybody. She likes Garam, and Garam likes everybody, so we may be able to talk to Garam and see if we can get any information on Syzygy from that one. There are a couple other things around that people talk about. Oro's sword is really sketchy, but if I was betting money, I would guess that's not a reverie. There's no way Blood Rose is one. You would have shown me that before.
So you do know what what a reverie is?
I mean, y'all said the name earlier.
Okay.
It's not exactly a name that you forget. I would say Primal Reverie. It's kind of a pompous name.
That's what Terror told us. And like, gods are pompous.
I mean, let's be honest. If I thought of any god being sanctimonious tier, we'd probably be at the top of my list, up there with Bahamut. But yeah, no. If any of these reverie things did exist, I'd bet money that Borealis, Godraiser, and Syzygy were among them. No idea about the book of Mage Crown of Thorn or Oro's sword. That shit is... I say those things are special, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't. I ain't heard about enough stuff, but... Again, you pick stuff up when you're basically the prize student of the former guild leader. And I've seen Syzygy before. That thing is... If it's not on Godraiser's level, I don't know what is. But, again, we're on vacation. We're in Jalandis. This all can wait till, let's say, till work starts after the festival, right?
Yeah. Real quick. Play to DM. How do you spell Syzygy?
I put it in Reverie GIF Hub. The Reverie GIF Hub. By the way, if you were paying attention to the message last night, Syzygy is 26, Borealis is number 5.
Yeah, I figured.
Mm-hmm.
And like Borealis makes sense now because Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
But Syzygy doesn't make sense.
That was supposed to be an eclipse.
Yeah. And the name of the eclipse was Syzygy?
No. Eclipse. The GIF is supposed to be of an eclipse.
Yeah, no, I just don't get how Syzygy matches with the eclipse. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what a Syzygy is?
No, I've never that word.
It involves the moon. Dude, Ornn's evolved form of the eclipse item in League is called Syzygy.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck On's wall items are. Who the fuck
Oh,
knows that?
for shame.
The only people that know that are On players.
No!
They don't even
Casters do too!
Bro, half the casters
So
are
what it is
LCS
what a Syzygy is when the moon is in line with the sun.
Okay.
Be it either with the Earth in between or during an eclipse. So both a solar and lunar eclipse are both considered Syzygies. Make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but let's just go have fun. Come on. I believe you more than I did. I'll say that. The Great
As
Worm.
we leave,
Say what?
Finn puts his hand on Varys, like as like a pat, and goes, "See that? That's leadership material right there. Good job." And then he walks away.
No. You're the leader, not me. You, not me. I'm not.
I'm
smart.
already walking, dude. I'm gone.
Fuck.
I thought Amelie said she was the leader. I mean, you're right.
Amelie, I love you, but you will burn everything down if someone pisses you
What's wrong with
off.
that?
See, I was a lot like you when I was a few younger. It usually ended up with me getting my shit kicked in. Let's try and not burn everything down. Let's burn some things down.
Fine.
You can burn down Khan and Nora when we meet them.
Yay! So yeah, y'all start off. I'm assuming y'all are gonna start at Nazim's House of Dreams for the armor.
Sure.
All right, y'all go in. Y'all pick it up. Finn, remove your leather armor from your inventory and add a set of studded leather armor. You already paid the man, so you're good. If y'all want anything else, magic-wise or anything like that, get it now.
How much are magic potions, Nazim? Healing potions, that is.
Depends on the potion. Healing potion. One is 50. Four are 180.
Okay.
You buy in bulk. I say you buy in bulk and make it bigger. I say make a bigger thing. Profit margins, same the other way.
And you could give a discount to Misha's friends.
Nah, you're fine. Potion. I don't give discounts on potions.
And I look towards Misha and I'm like, Misha.
He's never given me a discount on a potion. What the fuck are you looking at me for?
Fuck.
I don't know why, but that's a stickler.
No, then I'm fine. I don't have 180 gold on me.
I could lend you some.
180s or
No.
4.
Yeah. Nah, don't worry. But I'll just get angry and like some hits.
Yeah.
God, I love getting angry. Like, somehow makes me like not get hit as much.
It's fun. But alright, with that, and thank you for shopping at Nazim's House of Dreams. Do you have to do that every time, Nazim? Yes, I do. Keeps people coming back. So there you go off. Alright, we'll say it's about 9:30 or so at this point. What do you want to do? Is there anything you particularly want to go?
9:30 in the morning, right? Not
Yes,
at
of course. Of course, it's not 9:30 at night. Yeah, man. Come on.
You said 9:30 at night.
No, I said 9. It's about 9:30 or so. I wasn't saying at night.
Because I'm pretty sure you said 9:30.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's about 9:30 in the morning. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I have to go check my dad's blood pressure. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
I'll leave the decision to our fearless leader.
No.
Josaku, fearless leader Josaku. What would you like to do?
That's true. Future God Josaku, fearless leader. What should we do?
Or Kava,
I never.
what do you want to do?
I say we should have some fun and get out of this serious talk.
I can get on board with that. So what do y'all say? You want to go
Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Our great and God leader Josaku.
Yeah, I just immediately look at Josaku and like kind of bow my head in an exaggerated fashion. Yes, our fearless God leader.
I feel like
What
there's an
should we
in-joke
do?
that I'm missing.
I mean, can't you see this is our fearless God leader, Josaku?
I feel like this is an in-joke that I'm absolutely missing. But I'm down for it. Oh, Your Highness, where do we go? I'm not attending to you, by the way. I will kick your ass.
Will you now?
Oh, Josaku.
Do you want to try it?
Oh yeah. Didn't I ask you to punch me?
Oh, yeah.
Then I got angry to see if I could take one shot.
Y'all aren't too far from Nazim's at this point, so it's like, okay, one sec, let's go back. Hey, Nazim, can we borrow the testing area for a second? Sure, what for? I'm gonna punch the shit out of this guy. Oh. itching. I want to watch this. All right. Would you like to rage? Just making sure that you're okay with this.
Would I like to rage? Yeah. And I look at Nazim. If you're watching me get... Can I charge him for this? Hey, can I charge him for this, Misha?
We are using his shop. So no.
Ugh.
By the way, Phil, what you have missed in the meantime is that Varys brought up that he wanted to see, he wanted to try and have Misha punch him at least once. And see, so you went back to Nazim's, and she convinced him to let her use the testing area where they test magic weapons. So it's like a small, like basically like a mini gun range looking thing.
We did a whole like testing area just to watch him get punched. Is it that bad?
More so that I'm not gonna let her do it in the middle of my shop, and also I want to go somewhere where I know I won't break anything when I punch him.
That's a good point.
Yeah. All right.
What I do is I go into a fucking rage.
Go into a rage. Okay.
And I close my eyes because I know I'm not gonna even see it coming, and I get ready as much as I can. Could I take? And I'm just asking you, Hyper. Would the defense action count? No, that's the dodge action.
That's
I'm
dodge
sorry,
action.
Yes, and I'm not trying to dodge here. I'm
No,
trying
you're not.
Not
Well,
20, right?
let me check against her. Does a 30 hit?
No, shut up.
I wonder.
Dude, you know what hits. You just
Yep. Okay, so let me calculate the damage because as you see, her rear back, she basically like pulls a fire. I say like she basically sticks her arm out, and her tattoo starts to pull on fire as she basically runs her other hand across her arm, and you see the fire go with it to where her fist is actually now on fire. All right, you asked for it. So with that hit, oh shit, give me a second. So that is going to be. Let me do the math on this. Sorry, I'm trying to find each individual dice for this. So that is just on the one punch. That is 12 points of fire damage you take.
Yeah, I'll take the fire damage. Okay. And where's the punch damage?
That is the punch damage. It's all fire damage, my guy.
Huh. No physical damage at all. I thought that'd be fire damage plus physical damage.
Nope.
What?
Part of the things with a dragon aspect monk is that you can change your unarmed strike's damage type to one of the elemental dragon's damage types, and of course, Misha's gonna turn it to fire.
is that 12 halved or just 12 total?
No 12 points.
That's 12 total. It's not
Oh,
half
okay.
because he's not a bear totem. He does not resist fire.
But I'm surprised that he didn't do more damage.
That was literally just one unarmed strike. She gets multiple
No.
attacks per turn. You asked
Yeah,
her to
no.
punch you once.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is I just assumed that the way that punch would work was there would be fire damage plus more damage. So like that'd
No,
be
no,
12
no.
fire damage plus like some physical damage.
No. Instead of like packing it all into one thing, Dragon Aspect has more so a smorgasbord of various draconic things they can do.
Yeah. It's one punch. I let the rage fade and pat off the flames off my chest. And I'm like, huh? That burns.
You all right?
I was feeling. Ah, like,
As it does hurt. You are like
It does
feeling
hurt.
it.
no, it's like I can feel it, right? Like, but it didn't take me that down. Like, I'm still 42 out of 54 HP.
Do you want me to hit you again?
No, I'm not stupid. That stupid. I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Because I'm not gonna let you burn me.
Fair enough. As you see her like relax out of her like stance, because like beforehand she was in like an obvious like stance where like you could tell that you've been mostly like people throwing haymakers. This is more like one where you could tell it's like stance and like a lot more power behind it than her frame would lead.
No, I look at it like I figured that you'd probably like punch a lot more.
She rolled the
After?
19, by the way.
19 minus that's 11 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm not that far off. Nice.
So that was her
look at-
strength.
and I look at it, well, then no. I guess that's how monks fight, huh? I'm just not used to fighting a monk before.
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean? Because don't you guys like attack multiple times in quick?
I was about to
quick
say, I
succession?
only hit you once.
That's what I mean. You attack in multiple times in quick succession.
I also went a little bit easy on you because I didn't throw fire at you at the same time.
How much damage would she have done if she had thrown fire at me? That's not
Let's see. Her highest damage fire attack is 66 fire damage.
Maximum 36. Maximum
Yeah.
36 points. I could have taken that.
That's if I didn't roll a natural 20, my guy.
No, but I could have taken that. 1 in 20 chance. Should have taken that. Should have taken the odds. Odds in my favor.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let her do a second attack when I'm down symmetry, but if she had thrown that first punch, could have taken that. But like like Phil said, the best time knowing when to walk away is a good show of maturity.
That's not what he said.
That's what he said.
Wording's a little different there.
That's what he meant. And walking away, Jose, is a good show of maturity.
I'm sorry. No, wait. I'm sorry. The way that spell would have worked, it would have been 3d6 fire damage plus the 1d8 plus 6. My bad.
I could have taken that.
Because I reworked. Basically, what I did is, as a DM, I reworked Flame Blade to work on the monk's punches.
Oh, okay. So if she didn't roll a nat 20, I probably would have been standing. Looking at how much points I have, but
yeah, that would have still been 18, 24. That would have been 30 damage flat before her second set of dice rolled.
So I would have still been that one punch would have kept me standing. But yeah, I could have taken the one punch, and that unless she rolled a nat 20, then I would have gone down.
And then she could have flurried of blows.
Yes. Yeah, because that's on flurry of blows go.
And again, she can turn all of those attacks to fire damage.
That's it.
Like that's the best part about the Dragon Aspect Monk is that you are not set to bludgeoning damage. You have 5 different elemental damage types you can transform it to. The chances that something resists all of you is just very low. So yeah, you do it. Y'all see y'all see it where it's like that, and then bam, like fist right into Varys' chest. He does get knocked back like a foot or something. He like has
Okay,
like
come on, man. Why?
no. Like he by like you were like standing still, and you did like have to like brace after the effect of the punch. So it was obvious that like Misha was strong enough that she did move you, but it's not like she sent you flying. The way that she was talking up, you would have thought that Varys would have gone flying you to his size. So he took the punch really well.
I'm just gonna use second wind to heal up.
Go for it. Also, have faith, man. Have faith.
Let's see.
Honestly,
Well,
not
yes.
bad, kid. You took the punch pretty well. That he did.
I mean, my whole job is take punches. Kind of the one thing I'm good at, and punching people too.
Fair enough.
I healed up. Wait. I need to heal that not data. There we go. What is it? I look at Finn and I'm like, no, I look at this to Phil. Phil, you know that knowing that point, like knowing that you knew that me walking away was a good point of maturity makes you a great leader, by the way.
That's not true. No.
Oh my god, the next person that I hear mention the word leader, I am going to knock out for 5 minutes.
I point towards the shop. What if we call him Future God?
That's fine.
Okay.
Uh,
uh, okay, what do we want to do next? Now that we're done with the Nazim.
I'm joking, by the way. I won't actually knock you out. I could see y'all are fucking with each other, and this is funny. I just figured I'd scare you a little bit.
So okay, what do we want to do next? Joe, you guys want to go somewhere?
Yeah. Y'all picked up y'all's armor. Let's see. Yeah. I say, Nazim, about when does the prince supposed to arrive in town? Closer to noon, early afternoon. You still got a little bit. You can go over to the festival district. They're still setting up over there. Some of the stuff may be set up, and y'all can go have some fun.
actually, I have a question.
Joe.
Misha, you're pretty tuned into the city, right? Have you heard Obsidian Dragonborn walking around?
The fuck's an obsidian dragonborn?
Obsidian Dragon Ball?
What is that? Is that not a normal thing?
No.
Would I have seen an Obsidian Dragon Ball ever?
Dragonborn only come in 15 varieties, and obsidian ain't one of them.
Or, well, I mean, Obsidian's a black gem, and I heard about a black gem Dragonborn.
I think whoever told you might have had something a little bit to drink, or was told something by someone who had too much to drink. That doesn't exist. Yeah. Nazim is like, that is definitely not a thing.
Would I have seen DM? Would I have seen a black gem Dragonborn in Gauron?
No.
Did I write that down? Am I wrong in my notes?
Nope.
Okay.
You did not.
Oh well, I must have heard wrong.
Or either that, or whoever told you was either drunk or was told by someone who was drunk and just probably convinced, probably saw like a black dragonborn who was like polished up their scales or something.
I mean, it was the bartender from yesterday, so maybe it was just a drunkard.
Yeah. Our Aram probably heard wrong because he did. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the people coming in to talk to Aram and tell him stuff is drunk. Not that I don't trust him. It's just more so I don't trust the people talking to him. So it's like it's probably just some drunk thing. I mean, hell, you talk to one drunk guy on the street, they'll say a siren appeared on the beach say last night, or that fucking let's say that somebody saw a fucking three-headed orc around. All right. Y'all are good to go, right?
Hmm?
This is Nazim saying because like y'all are still in his shop. Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go, Nazim. Thanks
Yeah.
again. Also, here, she tosses him like a small bag. Thank you much. All right. So, where are we headed?
You're the tour guide.
Oh, you do not want to give me that power.
I thought you had an itinerary like planned out.
Not as much. Not as much. I was more so seeing where you guys want to go. I do want to catch the procession later into the. I'll say late. I'll say more towards the afternoon. So let's just go over to the. I'll say to the festival district and have some fun. So yeah,
Sounds
y'all.
good to me.
If nobody has anything else, y'all start to go over. We could say that y'all start to experience some of the more like fun aspects. You see that there's various like festival games, various bazaars, things like that. Um, all right. Let me check something real quick. On this, I'm gonna do some rolling for something. No, shit. It's here. Let's do. Let's do. Okay. Uh. trying to remember where this thing is real quick. We could say that y'all are like, going around doing various things. Everyone roll me perception checks.
Does that include Chester?
Sure. Let's say, let me do, and then do that.
Does this rely on sight?
No, it's just y'all looking around, seeing what's around in the city, see if y'all have anything fun, that y'all can find. Okay. Now go around and, we'll say Kaba. Y'all are going around the city, and you'll eventually say you find something, and eventually you see something that catches your eye just because you're not used to seeing it around here. You see a small weapons manufacturer that appears to have Imperial weaponry. The only reason,
Interesting. Hey guys, do you want to check out that store? I haven't seen any weapons like those before.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing, is you have seen them before.
Oh,
Because Josaku is Imperial.
Hey, Josaku, don't those look like your weapons?
They do indeed.
You want to go take a closer look?
That's fine by me.
Yeah, yes. What about you,
Ah!
Finn?
Hello there, my friends! As you see, sort of one of them is say there are two men standing there. One of them is a half elf, like normal half elf, not drow, and the other one is it appears to be a human who is of Imperial heritage, similar to Josaku. I'm surprised to see another Imperial in Jalandis, my friend.
Greetings.
Greetings indeed. May the day shine upon you. So, I see that you are here. Do you see anything that you would like from the boutique? So you see various weapons around. And there are a couple things that you see. Josaku. Because of
Yeah.
this one, roll me actually an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay, 14. That's fine. So with that, you eventually see the one thing that is standing over. Eventually you do see another katana. This one, you can tell it's got a magical art to it. Ah! I say you can never go anywhere right without a good katana. Am I correct, my friend?
Very much so.
Yes. Well, that one is magical in properties, but there is a reason that it is marked down a little bit. You see, it's actually rated at 400 gold, rather than
400.
the expected like 500, because usually like magical katanas and whatnot usually run anywhere from like 5 to 800 gold. Yes,
Yes.
unfortunately, while some Imperial, dress trinkets and things like that, most of the weapons aren't selling as well here because of You mean the laws about buying and selling weaponry around, and also the general distrust of Imperials in the city. No offense, Josaku.
None taken.
Yes,
It's a shame.
my dear. That. But, if you would like, I see that this one has caught your eye, I can sell you this one for about 400 gold.
Oh yes, I'm interested. However, I am short on gold here. So I must ask my party here if you have any spare gold, y'all would be willing to split with me. I'll pay you back.
How much
I
do
don't
you
mind.
do you need?
I have on me 252 gold.
I
So
can lend you 50.
Each of us gives you 50 and you got enough?
yes.
That works for me.
How much was it again, Hyper? 450 or 400?
It is 400.
Yeah, we
Oh,
actually
only
we will-
3 would need 50. So Amelie wouldn't need to.
No, I
She
can
does not have
give, Yeah, I can give you 50 gold. If the other two, if you are like, if Carb and Finna can do it as well, I can give you.
Yeah, I have no problem with giving you some gold.
Thank you. I shall pay you back on my next cut.
You can pay me back with making sure things don't hit me.
Sure thing.
All right, let me put this real quick. Sorry, I realized I'd forgotten to make this. I did prep this whole like thing, but I'd forgotten to make. This is the one thing I didn't prep properly, but I will fix this in just a moment. So yes, we'll say that with that you exchange the money over, and
Yes, Josaku, I would like the money back because I'm most probably going to be taking the hits with you.
Josaku, you now are the proud owner of a +1 katana.
Let's go.
You have a +1 katana. Let's go.
You have a
boys!
+1
go!
katana.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Does that hit harder or something?
Yeah,
It
so
does. What it
+1
does,
means-
+1 deals magical damage. So when a monster says that it is actually resistant to things like say it's like resistant to non-magical slashing damage. Now Jose can actually override that.
Yeah, and
Hey.
he gets a +1 to his attack roll and a +1 to his damage.
Just another step to his godhood.
All right.
And that's the step to his garden.
Jose, in just a moment. Okay, you should be able to see if you go to your items. You should be able to see a katana +1 available as an addable item.
Okay.
Hopefully, everything's okay with Phil. Apologies
go.
for anybody on stream. We're trying to make sure everything's okay. Modem disconnected. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, Phil, only thing that you missed was because of Kaba's high perception roll, y'all found a stand that was selling imperial selling imperial clothing, weapons, and things like that. It actually did require an 18. That was the DC.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yep, y'all hit it. With that, and from there, basically y'all got it. So y'all got a +1 katana for Josaku for 400 gold.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Okay, I heard the recap. My modem disconnected for a few seconds, but I heard everything you just told me.
Yeah. So again, y'all got a +1 katana for about 100 gold cheaper.
Could you maybe sell your other katana, Josaku?
Probably not gonna get much for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this on me. A pleasure doing business.
Actually, Josaku, do you mind if I have a go with the old katana a bit? You show me the ropes?
Sure thing.
I will say
I
you
am
are
a-
not proficient in this weapon yet.
I am a fighter. I'm proficient.
You are a
in all
fighter,
weapons.
but you are not proficient in this specific weapon because it does not wield like any other sword you have done. It is a very specialized sword, so you have to. As an event, I will say that with a little bit of training, you can become proficient with it. But if you were to have a fight right now, you would not be proficient in it. Does that make sense?
Fine.
Yes, it's simply because of the fact that fighting with a like a broadsword or like a straight sword or anything like that, even a saber is different than a katana. It's just every sword has its own like individual thing, and the katana just happens to be one of those that is just fights different.
But Josaku, you can show me a few tricks, right?
It'd be my pleasure.
Let's go.
Why is that?
Oh yeah, while you were gone.
Oh wait, I forgot to add something to shit.
While you were
I
gone,
need to
Phil,
remove it from your inventory real quick.
we introduced. They wanted to know who you were, so we introduced you as the leader of the party.
No.
They did not. That is a lie. Give me 1 second, by the way, real quick, Jose, and let me fix this real quick because I meant to give it the.
Hyper stopped me from
Okay.
gaslighting, girl-keeping, and gatekeeping and girl bossing you.
Set Property. I need to
Okay,
find
so
the weapon property thing. Weapon property, and then it is because it is a finesse weapon.
what did you say, Phil?
Hey, Josaku,
Yo,
what's the deal with the Imperial hate? You seem to be getting like a lot of notice about it and stuff, you know?
has to do with my country's past.
And you see the shopkeeper also like you do a heavy sigh. Unfortunately, my boy, the Empress and the line of Empresses are not exactly ones known for. How should I say this? The most
Peaceful?
peaceful manner of foreign diplomacy. Usually, they are trying to conquer. It's yeah, it should update eventually. Jose, if you want to refresh your character sheet, it might update. I don't know.
And I have a quick question. From my little understanding, your Empress is another dragon, right? Similar to the one, not similar in the sense that a dragon's the ruler of Runadavia.
She is a dragon, yes.
Yes, she's a sapphire dragon, an adult though, not an ancient one like the Dragon Lord. I have not been back to Sapphire in some time. It's not always the safest place. But we're here now, and we're celebrating the festival. So, is there anything else anybody else would like to see? You'll see various like little bits of, I'd say like little armor things, a couple pieces of clothing, a couple toys, things like that.
Nothing for me.
Oh, I do have something for you, my friend. As he points to you, Josaku,
Oh?
and he hands you over a small wrap, I'd say a small wrap thing,
Oh,
rice ball. They don't have those over here.
Oh. You have my thanks.
A jelly donut?
I knew I was gonna make that fucking joke.
No, I knew that was coming.
Yes! I was like, I was there. I was about to be so disappointed if nobody said jelly donut.
I'm.
I was gonna be disappointed if someone said it.
Dude, I didn't expect Jelly Donut to come in.
I was so hoping for that. I almost said jelly donut and then rice ball, but I was like, no, I'm gonna give one of them the opportunity to do it. Thank you for that.
Dude, Bill is popping off today.
Bill
And
is.
Nothing
This is
beats
why
one
he
of
should-
these.
This is why he should be the leader of the party.
No, I'm just doing it because Pa's not here. Because like it'd just be you mostly talking.
No, and see that's the mark of a good leader, being there to back up their subordinates and helping them out.
All right, gang. Now that y'all have gone from the Imperial Outpost, or whatever it is called, I didn't exactly make it up.
Thanks for the fine blade.
Welcome. Use it well.
That I will.
I'll say, and you see Misha talking over to I'll say to the half elf, and you see him basically shake hands, walk away. That was basically me authorizing the paperwork. That way you didn't have to deal with the guards regarding that thing. Usually a little bit of a waiting period on selling weapons inside of the city, particularly with the festival around. But there's a benefit to being queen.
Ah. That's one I can appreciate.
Amen to that. Basically, next time that we're out somewhere drinking, which will be tonight, you owe me a drink.
Fair enough.
Yep. All right. And y'all did remove the total of 400 gold from your inventories, right?
I took
Yeah.
I assume we all took 50 gold out and just like
Wait, 50 each, right? Not 400 each? Wait.
No.
400
each from us.
total.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, what?
yeah. I took
Yeah.
250 out.
No. A +1 sword is not going to run you fucking 1600.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't really hear that part.
Nah, it's 400 total. Because I believe Josaku, you had what, 250 that you gave him?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait, how much gold do you have now, Jose?
I'm at 2.
Okay,
I thought you had 280.
No, I was at 252 before.
I don't know why I thought you had 280.
I have 93, I think. 91.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, with that, y'all start walking around, just sort of seeing some things. If nobody else has anything specific y'all want to do, we can go ahead and say that eventually, we'll say that sun starts getting the center of the side. Misha eventually says, let's head over to another district. That way we can, we can say that way we can catch whichever prince shows up. So you'll go over and you'll see that this appears to be a much more wealthy district than you have been in recently. This is much more upclass. You see people with finer clothing. You'll look a little bit out of place, but no one's giving you any eyes. Like they see Misha and they're like, "Oh shit!" And you also notice like Misha started to like stand up a little bit like straighter and walk a little bit like with more like authority in her step. These are the rich fucks, so try not to embarrass yourselves, please.
I mean, I think they hate me. Most rich fucks hate me.
Oh, you're with me. Nobody's gonna give a shit right now. But then, as y'all do that, y'all walk up and y'all start to see like a little bit of a crowd ahead. You'll start to see a little bit of, let's say, a little area there, but there's like a line of guards at the end. Like how if there are people getting led into like arenas or whatnot, there's like usually the procession of fans on the sides, but then there's like a set of guards closer to like the actual door. That way, there's actually room for everybody to get in.
Mm-hmm.
How many guards are around?
Roll me a perception check.
I roll as well?
Yeah, everyone can roll me perception checks if you want to see how many guards are around.
Oh, finally a good roll. 22.
Jose, you see upwards of 25. Life, you can't really tell just because of how many people. You see at least 10. Finn and Varys, you'll see upwards of 50.
Okay.
Within eyeshot.
Holy shit, that decked out today.
And you say, it's like, well, this means it probably isn't Durin.
Wait. Are you telling me if the crown princesses there was going to be more gods?
Oh, no, less.
Oh.
More so, Durin's the warrior of the family, so it's more so that he gets pissed off at of any guards trying to act like he's fragile. When other than Serenel, he's easily the best fighter of the family. I would even take him in a fight over his mom. By the way, his mom is an ancient gold dragon.
No. Why? I just whispered to the party. Why are there so many scary motherfuckers in this world? Why can't there be no more normal people like us?
Because usually the normal people don't get the superpowers.
If we're talking,
keep forgetting you kid.
Are we really normal people anymore?
Yes, I am a normal person. Fuck, and why keep forgetting that you and I in Misha's direction. I forget that you can like eavesdrop easily.
She like blows you like a faux like exaggerated kisses like as to say it's like you damn right, and she's like obviously like being slightly annoying to doing that. Yeah, you're walking around there. You'll see it, and then all of a sudden you'll see
I think Phil was about to say something. Right?
Oh no, I was gonna say she can perceive him on his best days because like it's weird.
Oh, she rolled an insight check of like 23.
No, Finn was like shooken because like he's a pretty stealthy guy, but she's like caught him almost every time now. It doesn't matter. It was just an aside.
She's got good perception and insight. Her passive is also pretty high, so there's that. She's not as good as Melina, but still pretty good. Yeah, no, y'all ain't getting shit over Melina. Yeah, you'll start to do that, and then you'll start to see this cart. I was like, this thing go down the road, but it's more of open air, and you see this guy, a humanoid, actually stand up in it. You see sort of for players' reference, a Arabic-looking young man, late teens, very early 20s, if so, with silver hair, sort of like a tanned skin, wearing mostly silver adornments, a blue sash on his thing. He's got a sword on his hip, but you could tell even from a distance this is a ceremonial thing. It's meant for show. It's not meant for go. And then it's like, oh shit, it's Raph! Let's fucking go!
That your friend?
He's the fun one. Damn right.
So when you said that he was on something, is that thing like flying in the sky or is it like
No. It's like a cart. It's like a
Okay.
more like a mix between like like a royal cart and a chariot.
Yeah.
Like imagine if a royal cart did not have the roof on.
Mhm.
That's basically what it looks like here.
Mhm.
Could see he's like sitting there like waving to people. Imagine a pope. Imagine like how the Pope Mobile
Yeah,
looks.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but without the box.
Okay.
Yep. And they're doing that out. And then you start to see Misha, instead of going towards the crowd, she actually takes a left towards the guards.
Yep. Follow.
And she says, like, no one can proceed beyond this point. Really? She pulls down her, right, like, sort of thing to her outfit. Given the fact I'm the Rat Queen, I think I can go there. She's like, ma'am, you are not allowed to go past. And you start to see the chariot get a little bit closer. And you can... So y'all can start to hear, like, Misha's getting pretty annoyed pretty fast. It's like he's now, like, close enough. Y'all can, like, get a very good look at him. And again, he's younger than what you would have expected a dragon to look in a human form. He looks about, like, 18, early 20s, like, 21 at the most. Basically, he looks like a kid.
Can I do something real stupid?
Depends on what it is, because you are surrounded by, like, 15 guards.
Yeah. So the chariot is almost near us, right?
It is. There's a crowd in between you guys and the chariot, and you could see the prince like starting to get down off of it.
Can I just yell out really loud? Hey, yo, Raf, could you stop these guards from pissing off Misha?
As you start to put your hands to the thing, you hear, "Hey, Chrome Dome!" And so then you see Raph like, let's say Ralph and like turn around. It's like, what the fuck? As you see him start actually to walk over towards the crowd, because he's actually like decently tall. He's about the same height as Varys. You can tell. And he starts to push through as the guards then like make a path through the crowd. It's like, how dare you insult the prince? Like, yeah, at ease, guards. At ease. Misha, how you doing, hothead? Oh no, how you doing, sparkle butt? As they go up and like they give each other like a friendly hug, kind of thing. Ah. Well, are you going to introduce me, or are we just going to sit around on our ass all day? Oh yeah. Everyone, meet Prince Raphael Agrel, the youngest son of Dragon Lord Serenel. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure's mine. Name's Varus. Varus Rivers.
Good to make your acquaintance.
Josaku Ito.
It's good to make yours as well. And
Hi, I'm Tapa Donspear.
Dawnspear. I believe I've heard that name before. Let me think on that for a bit. But it is still nice to meet you. Amelie Rotier. Ah. No, your family I definitely have heard of. But it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And you, my Nyrian friend.
I'm Finn.
Hello, Finn. Oh, Misha, what are you doing in Jalandis? I'm on vacation, Raph. I was trying to see if I could get your attention without having to shout over the crowd, but these guys wouldn't let me through.
Hi, can I do one thing?
What's up?
When he asks why she was here, right? And she was like, I was on vacation. I was like, fake off, came to see me.
What I'm rolling to see if either of them actually heard you. Okay. Neither of them seem to pick up on that.
That's fine.
Are the guards paying attention to them right now?
Yes, they're very much paying attention to the fucking dragon that is standing in front of you.
Are they looking at me right now? Fuck,
Bro.
oh no.
No, the guards are not. It's not you that the guards are looking at. Like there is one guy that you could see. It's like his eyes are like scanning over all of you. But like, don't worry about it, my friends. This is the leader of the rats, Misha Sand. And any friends of hers? I'm assuming you all are adventurers as well.
Yes, we're from Akira.
Ah, you're part of Argus's group. Mr. Bain has always been a good friend of my father. So, any friends of his or friends of mine, come. I have about how long do I have until that next meeting? About half an hour, my liege. We can catch up really really quickly. As you start to see, as it's like, this way. As you start to see it, well, you guys coming? Let's go. As you see this again, this tall humanoid led up, guards flanked on either side. You now see like that 50 is probably a little bit less than what there actually was, but there are a lot of eyes on y'all, and y'all can see even from the street people like, what the fuck? Who are they? Why are they getting to go with the prince?
Oh God.
Yeah, I guess.
As then you see Misha turn around to the crowd. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the festival. As she then like throws up a little thing, as you see like a little bit of a firework type thing explode above her, and people just like clap and cheer.
I think I'm the only one in the party, other than Emily, that's comfortable in like situations like this.
As y'all then walk in, you see. You get pulled off to like a little side area where it seems like it's a small lounging area in what appears to be like a government style building, but this thing seems like more of like a waiting room. But you also see some guards leading some people out of the waiting room around. As y'all sit down and as y'all walk in, you see Raphael basically like just sprawled over on the couch, like as if like making himself at home. Misha's off on one side, like like usual, like queen of the place kind of pose. And yeah, you'll walk in. Most of the guards leave to stand outside. 2 of them have stood by the doors. So, welcome to meet y'all. How did y'all meet Misha?
We kind of ran into her.
Literally or metaphorically?
Yeah, literally, we literally ran into her on the streets, like yesterday.
I'm gonna guess it was you. He points at you, Varys.
Yeah.
He reaches over and indicates for a high five thing.
I go for it.
Yeah, and then you see one of the guards like tense up. It's like, chill the fuck out. He points at the guard and says like, chill the fuck out.
You're pretty laid back for a prince.
I'm the youngest son. My whole philosophy is my brother's the warrior. My brother's supposed to be the next Dragon Lord. He's the one wearing Borealis, fighting if there's a fight to be had. I'm the youngest son. I'm basically the one to go out and make diplomacy with people as the brother of the future Dragon Lord and the son of the great Serenella Peacekeeper. There's no point in being high-strung or being impersonable, if I can.
So,
and what is something about... why would I be political if friends of friends? If you're friends of Misha's, you're friends of mine.
So, you brought up something really interesting. Borealis.
What about
Misha
it?
said that we should talk to you. Have you ever heard the term primal reverie?
You too. Right outside.
Oh no.
And you see it's like... But... Sire, I said, wait outside. If anything bad happens, I literally have the leader of the desert rats with me here, and you'll know when I start breaking through the building.
I keep forgetting that he's an actual dragon and not a dragonborn.
No, he looks
He's an
human,
actual-
but he is a literal silver dragon that's like 40 feet long. So yeah, it's... Yes, sire. So,
Do you want the long story or the short story?
I haven't heard that term before, and imagine the story is something else, but I probably won't have time for the whole story. So, and honestly, I'm here for the festival. We're here for fun. Let's save business for later. That's what I told him. But you asked about Borealis. As he then shows you So you see like the armor on his chest start to morph in shape as it takes the form of like a dragon's head. It ends up looking very, very different from his previous one, and it glows like say it's almost like a shimmering platinum with horns and like dragon-esque like protrusions and spikes coming out around it. It looks as if somebody basically took a dragon's head and turned it into a piece of armor. But if that head was also made of metal. Greatest suit of armor in the world.
Made by Bahamut.
That's what the family legends say. But that is a word. I say primal reveries. That is a word I have heard my brother say before. He said not to mention it to anybody that wasn't. We're not going to talk about it a lot here because there are ears literally outside of the door. After the festival, we'll have a conversation about it. I can reach out to my brother. We can figure this out. I'm assuming. How long are y'all in Jalandis?
We're supposed to leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow after festival. Okay, that's fine. We have ways to contact the. I'm assuming you're going back to Akare? Back to the. Say back to the Riverwatch?
Yes, back to the guild. We need to report back to Argus.
Alright then. In that case, what we'll do is we'll have somebody message and talk about it. Should be fine. Sound good?
Sound good.
It's not like anything apocalyptic is going on, am I right?
When he says that, I'm just gonna turn and stare at the party, just like stare at them.
Misha, what the fuck did you do?
No, Misha didn't do anything. Misha
What
really
the
didn't
fuck?
do
Why'd you
anything.
assume it was me? Whenever there's trouble, it's pretty safe to assume that it's you. Fair. But they said they saw a dragon bigger than your dad. Like he is audibly like laughing.
Once he quiets down, I like ask him to lean in.
Okay. I'm sorry. I did not expect to come with jokes. That's funny. No, but seriously.
Once he's done laughing, I ask him to lean in a bit.
Oh,
and as he
shit.
does, I'm saying because you mentioned there were ears outside this wall. Ask your family, and I whisper this quietly in his ear. Ask your family if they've heard the name Nirvash. And I pull back.
Here's a myth. It's just
That's what.
It's the story for say for basically say for some dragons to have basically doubling up on everything.
We saw him. You're gonna think we're fucking crazy.
I do.
Fair. But you could look us in the eye. There's no talk to your dad. Talk to your. Holy shit!
I will.
Their dad's a fucking.
As a favor to you, he points over to Misha. I will ask.
I think I'm. I look at Misha and I'm just like, hey Misha, is there any booze right now? Booze right here, right now?
God, I wish. Same.
I didn't really expect to be talking to the son of the Dragon Lord today.
Life is full of surprises.
I wish my life had less surprises.
I know, right? If there were less surprises, life would be so much easier. But then again, if there weren't surprises, Misha wouldn't have her job. And you see Misha started like eyes there. It's like you get a pass on that one.
That's pretty funny.
You're damn right I do. Because I'm the prince. Not for that reason. Whatever you say. So, anything else that isn't about some sort of potentially apocalyptic thing? So, y'all done everything. Assuming y'all already went to the beach, and then Misha took you there.
Can I bring about a business proposition for you? I think something that can make Jalandis' tourism even better.
You do know that this is not my city, and I don't actually live here, right?
I know, but you are the prince.
True. So, fair enough. Hit me.
Pit fighting.
No.
Come on. You could bring... It's so much fun. You can bring in so much money.
there is no way even my dad could convince the hard asses in the government, or even himself, to bring that, to bring that back. That was one of the main things of the empire that ruled before, before my family. So, no chance in the nine hells.
Easily make so much money. So much money.
Hey, I would love to see people fight, but at the same time, I'd imagine you know how it is for men of born politics, how much people can be hard asses. They're usually better about virtue signaling than they are actually getting anything done or being helpful. Hell, back home in Alamus, there's still people who think that Jalandis is a city of sin. Personally, I love this city.
Really?
They haven't really left this country, have they?
My guess? No. They think that because of the allowances of illicit substances, the closeness to the wild lands of Karem. You can tell he's like putting on a very mocking voice, and just the way that people are allowed to parade around in whatever they like. It's a city full of sin.
You really need to come to Galran.
I've wanted to.
I mean, you said you like watching people fight, right?
When it's fun, I was like when it's an entertaining
it's fun.
fight. I mean, I don't generally
I-
like watching my brother fight people just because it usually ends too quickly.
No, I am a pit fight. I used to pit fight in Galran. I'm good at putting on a show. Well, if you're ever in town when I'm there, I can get. Well, you could get yourself front row tickets, but
I might take you up on that offer.
I know the people that run the pits can quite well.
I definitely might take you up on that offer.
And I look at Misha and I'm like, if we could get a real nice set of fights going if you joined as well.
Getting paid to beat the shit out of people? Sign me the fuck
Yeah.
up. How's the public intoxication laws in Galrin?
It's Galran. Do you think they give a shit?
Fuck yeah! You and your alcoholism.
Did I just convince the leader of the Desert Rats and the prince, son of the
Oh no,
Dragon
there's
God?
if you didn't ask the prince if he would join in. Just
Not join
Misha.
in, but I asked if he'd come. Did I convince the?
No,
the
not
son of the
to
Dragon
come,
Lord
but
to
you
come?
said if he's ever in town that
Yeah.
he'd take you up on it.
But I could manage to somewhat convince Misha to go beat the shit out of people.
Misha was the easy one. Are you fucking kidding me?
Finn pats Varys on the back and says, "See, making alliances, cornerstone of leadership."
It is the way diplomacy works, my friend.
I look at him. I'm like, no, Phil. I'm just making connections on the behalf of our god himself, Josaku. Just doing favors for him as his left hand man.
Josaku.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is Josaku. He's gonna be a god in like I don't know sometime.
Be careful about who you tell that to. Some people might have you hung for that.
Varys, maybe we chill on the primal reverie and the deification.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely on
but-
that first part. Seriously though,
Yeah, but-
if there's supposed to be a myth, but I've seen some things that it wouldn't surprise me if they were actually real.
Your dad's a fucking dragon.
Wait.
You're a dragon, dude. Well, I'm sorry for being like rude, but like
Oh no, I mean you're right. As you start to see as he holds up his hand and you start to see it actually morph and change into a silver claw that is much too big for him, for his humanoid frame.
have you ever thought about pit fighting?
Do you know how
You know,
big of
you
a scandal that would cause? Not a fucking chance.
Yes, but I agree. But have you ever thought about letting loose, giving zero fucks, and having some fun?
Part of the thing
Yeah.
about being royalty is unfortunately you are set to everyone's expectations. Misha knows that as well as I do, that when you're in positions of power, there are certain expectations that are set upon you, whether you like it or not. Unfortunately,
Wait,
while I would love to have more fun, unfortunately the hard asses back in Alamus, including my father, would not appreciate it.
While that is fair, you also correct me if I'm wrong. Dragons live quite a long time.
My dad is well in. Oh, I say my father is well into his 700s.
700s. Who cares what's gonna happen 1 century? By the next century, most of the people are gonna be
You're not
dead.
the
So
ones who
they're
had to put
about-
up with the backlash, though.
Couldn't you
most of
just
the. Sorry, go ahead.
couldn't you just magically alter your appearance and sneak out or something? Or
Unfortunately, I found that the silver hair sticks. I don't know why, but it does.
Would dye work on the silver hair?
Dye doesn't work.
Shit.
It's not real hair, Ferris.
No, but I'm like, after listen, man, this is a great opportunity. Sorry if I'm being too casual, but like,
A little bit, but again, it's fine. Your friends of Misha's, so I don't care. Anyway,
I
anyone
just
that
think-
anyone that can convince the hothead to introduce you to me, say I'm cool being casual with. If you were anyone else, I would probably treat you a lot more formally. But again,
all I'm saying is I think this is a great opportunity. It's you'd be a trailblazer. For the
I will
future.
think I will put it into consideration.
That is all I can ask of you.
Roll me an insight check.
Hey yo, Jasaku, you want to roll an insight check?
I got you.
Thank you, bro. Yo, I'm gonna roll mine as well. Not the worst. Insight. 13,
Oh.
but Jasaku.
13. Both of you, you can tell there's no shot.
you mentioned several things you thought could be. Do you have any leads?
You've seen Godrazor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you meant like obvious stuff.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there's no way Godrazor isn't one of those like super things. I mean, well, next thing you guys are going to tell me is that y'all are wearing one or two right now. Misha, what the fuck?
Actually,
I mean, yeah, Revelation, right? Like, this is me talking to Phil about Revelation, and you have Drake Siphon on you, right? Phil?
I
I'm,
have
I'm, I'm,
Sorry, the words Drake Siphon and Revelation were hedged to Phil and
okay.
Jose. No, I'm not saying their names. I'm not that stupid. They're not. The dragon does not need to hear the word Drake Siphon. The dragon does not need to hear that word. Okay, that isn't metagaming. Even as stupid as Varus is, the word Drake Siphon, he can understand he shouldn't tell it in front of a dragon.
But yep.
kind of want to get him to touch the dagger.
Yeah. Yo, give it to him. Yo, give it to him. Yo, this is CPK and they'll all die today. But how worth would it be?
Well, we'll
for-
actually get TPK'd because Misha will fight you too.
No, I wanted him to. No, okay, never mind.
Like, that is just a warning. It's like there are literally over 100 guards within running range of y'all.
Yeah, but it can evolve again, dude.
Yo!
Okay, no.
I mean, it would, but not if he touches it though.
Phil?
No, I
just
was
want-
hoping. Never mind.
No, Phil, I just want to say, dude, I love you so much, dude. Okay, but no, and like I thought about this isn't metagaming because Varus is wise enough to relate that.
Yeah, I
Well,
got you. I was supposed to making jokes, but yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you'll do that, and then
Could I ask you one more question?
yes.
More about the gods, because most of us we kind of didn't realize. Do you know of a symbol of a god that's like a fist, like it's just straight up fist? You know?
I'm not as much the religious type. My sister's
Okay.
the smart one.
I have a question.
Go for it.
If we're ever near neck of the woods, is there any food you think we should try?
Ooh,
Any
that's a good
food?
question. Yeah, like
Yeah,
anything.
any like.
The delicacies, like something like
Uh,
is known for.
This is where Misha says. Y'all forget how dragons work, didn't you?
I mean,
Known? Dragon's
yeah.
meat?
So
I don't really.
I don't really know. Like I've never met a dragon before.
The food of normal sized people doesn't actually do anything for us. These aren't our real taste buds. This is basically just more of like a form changed. I still burn the same amount of energy on a given day, so for meals and stuff, we'll eat ceremoniously.
Right.
And
but
this isn't a
you're-
big like thing. It's just you don't know if you've never met someone who's
No, but, like,
transformed, but
You're the
haven't tried the
ambassador, right? Surely
Yeah.
you know some type
And
of.
like, haven't you tried out shawarma?
I have, and the shawarma in Alamos is pretty good.
Okay, so you can taste good food, right?
I can, but at the same time, not to the same effect that you guys are. My taste buds are effectively half as much. So whatever foods you need, I would need them double spiced or double salted. One time, Misha, why don't I let you do it? This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here had the saltiest fucking piece of fish I have ever eaten in my entire fucking life. How did you do that? It tasted fine. I mean, it was that like slightly salty. It had a fucking layer on it.
Wait, are you telling me like dipped in salt?
Yes! It wasn't that bad. Yes, it was! Shut up, Raph! Shutting up.
Oh.
You see, I knew this would get her riled up, so I thought it was funny.
Wait. Did you just cow a prince into silence?
It was more so a joke thing. If there was a normal person telling me this with that attitude, I would consider bitch slapping them, say, across the room with my tail. But it's Misha, so again, I've known her since she was about... How old were you at the time? I think we first met when I was like, what? Like 11? 12? Somewhere in there? It's been about a decade, right? Yeah, somewhere in the... I was just somewhere in there, but still. She's... I'll say, whenever my father would be talking to Jet, Misha was one of the few people at the Rats without a stick up their ass. It's also more fun than hanging around my brother.
Oh. I have another stupid question, like real stupid.
But,
Like,
my
real
prince,
stupid.
it's almost time. 1
at
second,
Misha.
stay out there.
This is like real.
Door
stupid.
closes again, and then this will have to be the last one. Sorry about
Okay.
it. We
No,
can talk
no,
longer.
no.
Y'all actually
And,
seem
like-
rather fun.
I look at Misha for this. I'm like, I could take a hit, right? I'd get divorced.
Are you talking about
right?
from me?
No, Misha. I get divorced, right? Could I take a hit from her?
From him?
Yeah.
You're asking if you could take a hit from me?
No, I'm asking Misha. Can I? Yeah, I'm guessing that's the print. I'm like, yeah, one hit.
Misha's like stunned that you're asking this, and Raph is looking like, oh, this is an interesting prospect. How about tomorrow after the festival when we're not in a building that I'm going to punch you through?
You promised not to kill me.
I can promise to try.
There are some.
I will not.
roads
I
you
have.
don't need to walk.
Sorry, go ahead.
Continue.
Oh, Amy, I was just saying there are some roads we don't need to walk.
Oh, but this one is fun. So why
See,
not? But yeah, but how about we meet after the festival tomorrow? I'm going to be giving the procession tomorrow at noon. I give the commencement speech about the city and all of that bullshit, and then we'll meet after. I can punch you, and we'll make sure that there are no walls around for me to punch you through. Varys, do you have a death wish? I'm wondering the same thing, but I like him.
It's less about having a death wish and more about. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, and I don't mean any offense. One of my goals in life is to be one of the strongest. It's a recent goal, but I want to be one of the strongest beings in all of Abilene.
Ambitious
A fine
goal.
And a good way to measure myself up to people is to get them to beat me up, so that I know where the various levels of power are and what I need to meet and beat.
Raph starts like looking back to you, and then she's like, "What the? What the? Oh shit! Okay, we're talking about that later. But that is an ambitious goal. But we're talking about something else later." Thank you very much, Varys. As he goes up and he actually like vigorously shakes his hand. Thank you. This is gonna be great.
I'm gonna
Raph,
die.
Raph.
I'll prepare the funeral.
I guess I better start making
like-
my other character.
What the fuck? What the fuck was he talking about?
You won't
Varys,
be
what was he
missed.
talking about?
What do you mean?
Why did he give us that look?
I don't know. He just gave me the look and then he wants to beat me up. One punch, and I look at him as he just one punch. That's it.
Josaku, roll me an insight check.
I was thinking that exactly.
Do I get roll inside?
What?
Sure. Josaku, what is your passive insight?
Passive insight? 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Still not high enough.
Yeah, I rolled low as well. I didn't need a 15.
So did Misha.
I'm rolling low.
Misha rolled a
dang it.
2.
Kaba rolled an 8. Okay. For some reason I thought I saw Kaba roll an 18.
No, that was the perception earlier.
Those for
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Everybody's like that. So, alright. Well, let's go and let's have
As
some
he-
fun. Let's party.
As he left, I just looked at him and I yelled, "One punch. That's it."
We'll talk!
Oh.
And then you see the guards come in. It's like, you may leave now.
Sounds good.
As Misha sees the one who like was keeping her away, she flips him off. Is like, and does like the whole like kind of thing as she's walking away.
As I walk out, like I have my I'm literally like this, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm stupid."
Ferris,
So
are you
stupid.
fucking insane? You just
Yeah.
literally asked a dragon to punch you. This isn't 5 feet of fucking amazingness here that's doing this. This is 40 feet of fucking ice-breathing dragon. Are you gonna say something?
Oh.
Any of you? None of you are gonna talk about this Kama. You're the reasonable one thus far. What the fuck?
As the leader, I
I
overrule
was
this.
the one.
Okay, you are the leader. Fine. I'm
Okay, Finn, does an 18 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, do not stand. But as immediately, Misha basically like does like a backhand, so like basically like, just like what to like shut you up for a second. You won't take any damage from it.
He said he was gonna overrule my idea, though.
Oh, Raph looked like he
Absolutely.
was totally into it.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah, no, do not encourage him.
look
Wait,
at-
I wasn't. I was doing the
Yeah.
exact opposite.
Oh,
I look at Finn,
Sorry,
like,
then.
Finn,
Uh,
if I die tomorrow, could you make a pit stop by Galvin?
could I make? I mean, yeah, I guess.
Like
you
the
won't
body can-
die. We'll make sure that there's a healer around.
So since I didn't get to overrule this, I'm technically not the leader. So you are once again.
But am I the leader?
at first. All right,
But am
that's it. Let's go get fucked up. So, do y'all have anything y'all want to do with the rest of the day, or y'all cool just like saying that y'all party all night?
Yeah,
So-
I'm getting asked less drunk after this.
Before the night ends, Finn did want to go to the religious sector or whatever.
Yeah,
to go to
yeah.
physical-
Okay, then yeah, we'll say that you brought that up actually right after, and being in the district of metal, which is where this is, you're actually in the district over from the religious district. So you're actually like right next to it.
I think I'll just leave the party to go party and stuff, and I'll like head out myself.
Well,
Could
she
good.
yeah, I would say yeah. Okay, you could do that. What were you saying?
I'm actually going to join Phil on the way to the religious sector because I want to make a pit stop by the Temple of Viren.
Okay, in that case, just because like multiple y'all are going, I'm gonna say Misha would say, hey, what the fuck, let's all go. Hell, Kaba, you might be able to find something for your guy to say for Helm too. Okay.
I don't know if you're saying anything live, because I can see your Discord turn green, but I couldn't hear anything.
Oh yeah. I didn't say anything. I just went
All right, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
My perception rules have been dog shit, man. Perception 7.
7. Okay. Y'all still were able to find it. because Misha rolled pretty high. But yeah, you'll walk by a couple temples around. You can't really tell what kind of gods most of them are of. Josaku, you actually see a couple around that you recognize from back home. You see one that is to Tempest. You see one that is to like Torm. You obviously see the Temple of Bahamut. You see a Temple of Valkyr. That kind of thing, and you'll eventually do find the temples. Say the area they all are in. Misha says, "All right, I'm gonna sit over here." She points over towards like the Temple of Bahamut on the steps. Cause that's where my wagon is hitched. So I'm gonna let y'all do that. I'm gonna wait here. We'll party after. As she goes over and just like sits on the steps of this one. Which again, like the Temple of Bahamut is like 5 times the size of the next biggest building in this area. It's legitimately one you could see as you were walking up. Oh, by the way, the building I was thinking of, the Pantheon in Rome. It's like the size of the Pantheon. For like the next biggest temple versus this one. This one's like the size of like Notre Dame.
I'm just gonna head into the Temple of Ilmater, I guess.
Yeah, Ilmater, it's got like a respectable sized temple, not a big one, but just that it's like, and you see a human when you walk in. Ah, hello. Were you not expecting any guests today on the say due to the preparations for the festival?
How old does this guy look?
Um, looks like mid-50s, late 50s. Older guy. There's a woman standing like right behind him as well. It looks like she was setting up stuff. Looks like she was like transporting like sacramental stuff.
Am I intruding, revered brother, or do you perhaps have some time to talk?
No, not intruding at all. We were merely making sure that we were properly stocked in case there were any guests to the temple tomorrow during the festival.
Oh,
Please.
Are you short on anything, or is there anything you might need? Or...
Oh no. We have the things done. We were able to get the city to help supply us with things. They're very understanding in that regard.
Oh well, if you're not busy, I would have some words.
Yes, of course. Would you prefer to have it in somewhere more private?
Preferably, yeah.
All right. So he walks you off to like a back corner of the room where it's obvious that there's like no one within like 20, 30 feet of you. Nobody's doing it, and the sister that appears to be there is obviously busy like handling the sacramental stuff, and there's a couple like attendants around with her. So yeah, like they're distracted. You're good. So what is it would you like to talk about?
I'm feeling conflicted.
In what
I've been
way?
asked to do something that I don't think I'm capable of doing, and to be honest, I'm quite afraid. I know that the Lord on the Rack tells us that we must endure in the face of adversity and things like that, but I don't know if I can endure this. I've been told that if I do nothing, other people will rise up, and surely that must be the better path, but I'm afraid that if I do nothing, people might get hurt, and I don't know if I can take that.
Have you ever heard Finn? I know that the saying has been morphed about gods know how many times, but have you ever heard the saying that we are only human?
Yeah,
There's only
being a
one truly perfect martyr. It's the Lord on the Rack. While he asks us to bear the burden and do that, it is not something that everyone can do. We are asked to, but at the end of the day, only he can truly do it.
And yet, if I do nothing, am I not violating the tenets of our creed? Am I not?
To an extent, but one thing people underestimate about our Lord is that he is very forgiving. He does not want people to be subjected to suffering. And if this would cause you suffering, as you said, there are potentially others, but if there is something you can do by our faith, I would suggest some action. Try. I'm sure he is watching you now, and his light is guiding you.
I'm
Anything,
not.
you are stronger than you think, brother. Not forget that.
I've failed him before. I'm not so sure if I can succeed this time.
That's the thing about failure. It teaches us, it molds us for our successes. Do you think that I would say that every single scar that Ilmater has received, he intended to? Them were likely due to things that not even he could have foreseen. Every scar is a teaching experience, but you are alive. Do this. So this is our burden. So this is a burden that has been given to you, but it is up to you to choose whether or not to do it. And again, as per our creed, I can only suggest that you do as as Ilmater would. But as a man, I must also say, in your heart, you probably know the right decision.
Thank you, revered brother. But the name I gave you wasn't my true name. I would not lie in the house of the Lord Himself. You can call me Isaac. And I leave.
It was good to meet. Before you leave, he says, and it was good to meet you, Isaac. On your way out, you pass by an old, say like an old man. Say this guy looks like late 60s, early 70s, older guy. As you walk out, wearing like a cloak and whatnot, doing it. As you walk out, he puts his hand on your shoulder. As you walk out, like as in like he like does that where like y'all are walking separate directions. It's like, may he watch over and guide you, and may you make the choices that he would.
I'm sorry, what?
Young people make a lot of bad choices these days, but it is good to see one such as yourself come to this holy place, where suffering is alleviated. Think of it as an old man trying to give an encouraging word to someone who looks conflicted.
Your words are wise.
The benefits of age.
Strange thing for someone so young to say. And I smile and try to walk away.
Roll me an insight check. 17. You hear him chuckle a little bit. Yeah. All right.
All right, I wake my way back to the party.
All right. Let's go over to the Temple of Veyron. Actually, hold up on that one second, because you already did one temple thing today. Josaku and Kaba, are y'all doing any temple things?
No.
Eh.
Nope. Okay. So over to the Temple of Veyron. And you see that this one is just like all dudes, by the way. There are no women in this temple. Hello, brother.
Oh, brother.
Half?
Half.
Die?
No, but natural. All natural. That side.
Good
Human.
genes, I guess. Well, what brings you to the Temple of Veyron?
Well, I'm about to do something real fucking stupid tomorrow. And big man Viren, probably the guy I'd pray to. Lady Ashtray, I went to her temple this morning. Probably not the person to go to for something this stupid.
Okay, how stupid we talking? You know, it's like this is like the most chill priest and like the most like
Yeah.
street savvy priest you've ever met.
Yeah. And that's what I assume from her. Like,
How stupid we talking?
stupid enough that he'd be laughing his fucking ass off.
Like out of embarrassment or out of at you?
Like, he'd be rolling on the floor laughing at how stupid someone can be.
You're not gonna try to fly by jumping off one of the spires, right?
I'm gonna get someone to punch me really hard tomorrow. That is probably gonna almost kill me.
Who the fuck are you gonna get to punch you, Argus Bane? What the fuck?
Not Argus Bean. That's my boss. He already punched me a few times actually.
You said
And I show him my
Oh, your
everything,
bruises
like,
have healed by
badge.
this point, my guy.
Yeah, no, I show him my badge from like the guild.
Eh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I think
I'll probably do
Varen's
something-
smile on anybody who can take a punch from Argus Bane and, not instantly knock over.
No, and I'm here hoping that Varen can, maybe for the entertainment I'm about to give him tomorrow, look down at me for a millisecond. Oh, he's not. He's just gonna look at me and laugh.
I mean, you put yourself into a situation where Argus Bane punched you. I don't think you could top that.
No, I'm gonna top that. No, I'm.
What the fuck are you doing? Taking a punch on the Dragon Lord?
Close.
What the fuck comes
Yeah.
close to that?
Dragon Lord Sam that's visiting Atlantis.
Oh, you'll be fine.
A dragon's gonna punch you tomorrow.
You got punched by Argus fucking Bane. This is a guy who supposedly ripped a dragon's head off with his bare hands. I think
So
you'll be
here's the-
fine by comparison.
Argus held back.
Oh shit, you might actually be in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah, so I think.
Hey yo! This guy says he's gonna get hit by a dragon! What?
Yeah, I'm pretty stupid. So
I'll say! Where's it gonna happen?
that's-
I wanna watch this shit.
I don't know if it's being televised.
Yeah, Phil, basically
Yeah.
Veyron is basically how'd I say this? Jocks the Temple.
Yeah, and I think.
But the
this
smarter jocks, not
Yeah,
stupid frat boy style, but smarter guys.
yeah, I think Varus's relationship with this temple is when he did something stupid with the gods back in Galdra and needed somewhere to hide, he'd run here to a temple of Viren.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I need help, and they'd be like, yeah, sure, get it, right? So
Religious grounds.
They can't
yeah,
go in and shit.
don't worry about it. And they probably laugh at what he did, be like, yeah, fucking it. It's a chill place. So he's like, okay. So yeah, I'm hoping Lord Viren is like, you know what? Dude's stupid. I'm gonna help him out a bit. And maybe not let him die.
Well, best of luck with that, my guy. Last I checked, Veyron don't exactly help out help out with that shit, but who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
No, yeah, he usually doesn't.
Have
I'm
fun.
just hoping this shit is entertaining enough that he does.
Yeah,
And
we'll
go
see.
and, I go and do kind of essentially give a small prayer and go, essentially just say Lord Baron, I know I'm doing something really stupid. I've done plenty of stupid things, and you've probably seen all that. I'm just hoping this is entertaining enough for you to maybe give me a teensy bit of help so that the fucking dragon doesn't kill me.
Hmm?
Yeah. That's it. Please. Teeny bit of help, okay? And then I walk up to this guy and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, by the way.
Motherfucker!
Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I said motherfucker because I wasn't expecting you to ask for his name.
Yeah.
They call me Kevin.
I'm not calling him Kevin.
What?
1 second. Okay. I'm Dindar.
Dendar, okay. Dendar,
Motherfucker, I was not expecting that.
yeah, I'm pretty stupid. And I take 10 gold out and I give it to him. And I just say,
Thanks!
back in Galdron, the Temple of Aaron helped out a lot. Usually a place for me to crash whenever I did something stupid on the streets. Saved me from getting my ass kicked by a bunch of gods and the usual dumb fucks. So just a bit of appreciation too.
Well, there you
Helping
go.
a kid off the street.
Well, hey. Appreciate it, man. Hey,
I just
maybe we'll
sure
say
you
an
help out
extra
some-
prayer for you to hope that, what's your
Yeah.
name again?
Varus, just make sure that you can help out some kids on the street,
We do that. We try to keep them from, killing each other.
Yeah. It's kind of nice,
Yeah, try not to go back to the old ways, because, I don't know about you, Uh,
I wasn't alive back then, but I've heard about the stories.
I
It's
mean,
not
none of
great,
us were,
was it?
dude. We don't live that
Yeah.
long. But
I mean,
still, if any of the stories are true, he sort of like leans in. I'd rather not have a fucking chained collar around my neck and someone's spiked heel on my back.
okay, what's up with the weird incest shit that also went on back then?
Don't ask. We haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad. It's fucking weird.
It's so
Uh,
weird, bro.
So wait, okay. Yeah, but yeah, just
You're just laughing at a phrase saying, bro.
no, not that. Look at what Phil just posted, David.
I saw it. I saw it. Yeah. Fuck you.
But sorry. Yeah, I just thank you. Yeah, just help out some kids, dude. Help me out a lot.
Yep.
I used to crash here a bunch.
All right.
Back
Well,
when I
we'll
was
do
younger.
it. Have fun, Varys.
Oh, let's hope I don't die tomorrow.
As you walk out of the temple, roll me a perception check.
No advantage.
Okay, yeah, I'll say with advantage.
So bad. 15.
15? Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, look up.
Yeah, you walk up to the party. Everybody
Mhm.
joins. It's like, okay, now we get to party.
Wait, real quick. It'll be really quick. I'm sorry. I know I already had a scene. As we're like walking back, can I just check to see if I find the Shrine of Mask or whatever?
Yeah. So as
Just
you do it, you
perception.
see this small, like, darker looking building in. You notice there are a couple guards planted around it, and there are a couple, like, just staring at it.
I like hang back a little bit before we come in view, and I cast Disguise Self and turn myself into a dwarf, and then I head into the shrine.
Okay. Sorry, not used to seeing dwarfs who.
I put my hand
Hey.
Are you
around.
wearing a disguise?
I put my hand around Misha, and I kind of like.
No. This is like the person in the Temple of Mask.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? No, it's what I normally look like.
Bro, that's not how dwarves. That's not how dwarves talk. I know dwarves. That's not how they talk.
Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about old dwarves talk the same? That's little racist, brother.
No way.
You see him start to move his hands, and he casts Dispel Magic on you.
Oh shit.
You literally
No.
walked into the place of the god of,
No.
deception, thieves, and shadows, and you thought that weak ass shit would work? Come on, man.
I mean, it was worth a shot, right? Like, you know, you miss every shot you don't take. Look, can I
That
go
shit
in
gets
or
you in
not?
prison.
No way.
Oh, I
By the way,
Do you-
no, we're not solitudes. If you're here for that, door's right there.
just wanted to go in. Can I just go
No,
in?
you're inside, by the way.
Oh, okay. Is there like an altar or
No,
anything?
like this is the priest guy that you're talking to. This is like a guy who's like. Also, by the way, he looks like no other fucking priest. He's wearing like. Instead of like a normal like like standard priest robes, this dude looks like he's just kind of like out there with like like a black like tunic and like darker like leather breeches and whatnot. He's like, yeah, the altar's over there. Just I swear to God, I know what it looks like when someone's stealing something. If I see anyone try to take something,
I'm not gonna steal
okay,
anything.
because I'm not current solitude.
I wouldn't know what a current solitude looks like. Then I just go to the and
I don't buy that, dude.
I'm not selling anything, and I just go straight to the altar and I pull out the stolen flask I have and say, look, I know it's not much, but the dagger you gave me helped me out to save a friend of mine, you know who. So here, I'll get you something better next time, and then I leave.
Oh, you're damn right it did.
Can you stop doing? Can't you just like look? Leave my bird alone, and then I leave.
But it's fine.
And as I leave, I look at the dude. And I'm like, yo, your god's a dick.
I know that. That's like kind of the point. What do you expect?
Dispelled my magic. God damn it! I'm so ashamed.
I literally. Did you expect me to not make the fucking the fucking priest there a retired solitude?
Finn's saying that to himself.
No, like
He's-
this is hyper to Phil.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I figured something was gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
but,
no,
you
he's
know,
a
I thought-
retired solitude, dude.
Hey, man, I thought Stefan Minecraft could make it through. I don't fucking know.
You walked in as one of the worst races that just do not worship Mask. They have their own god of thieves.
Well, that's a little bit racist, bro. I'm just saying.
No, dwarves don't worship Mask.
If that's a little racist.
Like,
bro.
if you picked an elf, if you picked a fucking Genasi, if you picked a human, if you picked a fucking, like, a Leonin even, like...
Look, Stefan Minecraft is his own fucking guy, okay?
That
He
would've worked-
doesn't
oh my
do
God.
this to anybody. He thinks so himself.
Finn,
Anyway,
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, what's this about now? What the?
Dexterity saving throw. Okay, you passed, damn it. If you rolled anything less than a 5, I was gonna make you trip.
Okay, so that's the DM signal to shut the fuck up, so I'm gonna do that.
No, that was purely at the response of the Minecraft name.
Steve, what? I fucking love you, Phil.
Also,
Okay,
no, if it was DM telling you to shut up, I would have made it like a 20 DC, not a 5.
Okay. Well, have I met back up with the party yet, or what?
Yeah, we'll say you meet back up the party. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's met back up. So now can we party?
Yes. Yes, right?
Yay.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. Wait, so you're okay if we like say like the night goes on, party? Because I really want to get like at least one other thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For this session.
We still
Okay.
have like half an hour left. We can go long if needed. I'm fine.
All right. Well, let's say y'all spend the night out partying. Does anybody want to do anything after y'all like start to like head back and whatnot?
I really don't want to take up more time. I'm just gonna do a quick pit stop by the beach.
Go for it.
And
Can I follow him?
Yeah, like
Roll me a
nobody-
stealth check. Are you wait? Are you trying to stealthy follow or like just go along with him?
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm going to the beach. If anyone wants to
I mean-
join, you can join me.
I already rolled stealth, so
Okay.
out of force of habit, I'm gonna try to like tail him.
Okay.
All right,
I
you do that, and
I did
yeah.
tell the party and Misha I'm going to the beach. If you guys want to join me, join me.
Yep. Okay. You do that. Everybody goes. You go to the beach. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go to the same place I was in.
Mhm.
Wickermen, and just kind of under my breath, just say, if anyone is watching, you want to send the strongest signal? Like an avatar or something walk in front of me? Something like that, more than like just a cloud?
Roll me a perception check.
Probably should. Yeah, should. 11.
11. Okay. Finn, do you want to roll me a perception check? Okay, 20. Ferris, you don't see anything really around. And Finn, you also see like you look around and you know what Varys told you about last night. You're not really seeing anything or anyone around. It just looks like an open beach. Like you see like like there's some people off like way far away like doing some sort of bonfire or something. Night people like out walking night, but nothing like what Varys said about last night. So, yep, neither of y'all see anything or hear anything.
And if I don't see anything, I probably spend like another 5 more minutes and then turn back and head back to the guild, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Y'all get back. Finn, when you get back to your room, you notice the little notepad that was on your that was on the the little side table in your room. There's. Do you mind reminding me what it is that you said about Mask earlier?
Creepy, kinky BDSM.
No, before. No. What did you say? It's like that something. It was something else.
I remember saying, why does he look like he's in some creepy kinky BDSM shit?
There's something else on top of that, but that's what I was gonna say in the note about it. It's like, yeah, it's like your friend can go fuck himself. Basically, is what the note says, like indicating that it's obviously about Varys.
It's in my notebook.
Well, no, it's just like on a piece of paper that like there's a small like side table and there was like a little notepad in the thing, but one of the notepads now out there, and you see that there's like a little scribble basically just in thieves' can't or like but whatever like the visual equivalent is, that just says something to the extent of not BDSM, it's for stealth. Fuck you. I say fuck your friend.
Whatever you need to tell yourself, Chief.
Chester pecks you a little bit.
Yeah, go fuck. Okay.
And then, you see him, he's like, wait, what?
Okay, I'm sorry, buddy, and I just pet him and stuff.
All right. So everybody starts to like, go to sleep. After you all have a nice day, everything with all that. Varys, you hear a knock on your door.
I wake up. I make sure my guitar, like my wrist, the guitar. I haven't pulled the guitar out, but they're in my little wrist baggy thingies, right?
Mhm.
And I don't have a peephole or anything, right?
Say what?
Do I have like a peephole, like those things you can see?
No,
through?
it's not one of those.
Okay. Open the door.
There is no one there.
Look behind me.
You look behind you, and you see your bed is currently occupied.
Right?
A very naked Misha. So, you're leaving tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
What do you say? Some fun tonight.
I smile and close the door. And,
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
Interesting.
There are two ways that could have gone, and it was great.
What was the other way?
The door opens and no one was there, and then all of a sudden, you just feel something jump on top of you, and then she turns off the invisibility.
He has invisibility?
Why did you ask her in the morning?
I didn't expect that, dude. Holy shit.
Yes! Got him!
Dude, after everything that's happened, I did not expect that.
I know. That was what made it great. But yeah, there's a certain little item that I absolutely love. Yeah. Okay, everybody, we'll say stuff tonight. I'm not gonna make you roll performance or anything. We're not doing that shit.
We don't need any of that.
Nope, we don't need any of that. Fade to black.
Nope.
We'll say everybody has fun tonight, either with restful or not restful.
Hypothetically.
Shut the fuck up, Jose.
I'm sorry, what about that,
I'm
Jose?
gonna ban you. Jose, you say more shit, I'm gonna ban you from Rizzo.
Hold up.
Wait,
Wait. Okay, I've muted Hedge. What are you saying? What are you saying, Jose?
I can unmute myself.
Hypothetically speaking.
What do you say?
Well-
Sorry.
Hypothetically speaking, but what if he did roll performance?
No, Jose, no, I'm not doing that shit.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'm sorry, I just saw what Phil posted. The fuck when you get woken up by night by some cream at night when your butt gets woken up.
By a literally hot woman. Yep. Yep.
Fezmungus.
Mungus, dude. Sigma grind that.
Let me check something real quick. I want to see what everybody's passive perception is.
Wait, is that what you wanted us to the last thing you wanted to get in?
No, there's one other thing after that.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay,
that
I was just-
there's other stuff that's going on. But now, okay, so that everybody wakes up in the morning. With that, Misha wakes you up, Varys. It's like, what's up? Or like, you guys don't wake up.
I just look at it like I have this big grin on my face, and I'm like, I think I need to go give Argus a big hug when I see him.
Oh, damn right.
The biggest fucking hug.
Yeah.
Also, the invisibility thing. The fuck?
She holds up her. I say she holds up her hand, and you notice like she's worn like a couple rings on her fingers, but she holds up one in particular in her right hand. This thing, unfortunately, doesn't work on clothes, other than the ring itself.
Don't steal it. Don't steal it. Don't steal it.
No, that's why. No, if you tried, she would break your fingers.
I know. That's why.
So, yeah, guys, welcome to the Ring of Nude. Y'all thought I was joking about that shit. By the way, let me pull this up for the fucking people on stream.
Hold on a second. It makes you invisible except for any clothing you're wearing, right?
Yes.
If you were wearing clothing, you could see the clothes. How? Okay. There's a lot of dots to be connected right now.
Yeah, no, basically the only thing part of your clothing that turns invisible is the fucking ring.
God, Virus is good.
But yeah, no, that's it. So that happened, and she says like, "Yep, doesn't make anything else invisible though." But hey, I say, and also, I say it has a certain amount of charges. So yeah.
Do you think the others are gonna know?
Not if you don't tell them.
I mean, we weren't too loud, right?
Nah. The walls here are actually a lot thicker than you think.
We should. I'm gonna get. What a. It's such a great way to start the day, and then I'm gonna go get the shit kicked out of me by a dragon later today.
Oh yeah. Also, let's be honest. Yeah, it is a great way to start a day. Looking up, and this is the first thing you see.
If I die,
Yeah.
at least I made some good memories.
I say, yeah, happy man. There you go. Yeah, it was one of those things like you could tell it was more one of those things like last night it was more of a, you're leaving tomorrow? Let's fucking have fun tonight kind of thing.
Yeah, Mars is not complaining. He's a happy man.
Yeah, he should be. But yeah, and it's like, all right, well, hey, I better head back to my room before anybody starts to knock on my door or anything.
No.
What?
Quick question, just permission. If Sia gets in my head and does a bit of poking around, do you mind if I show a teeny glimpse to see how much I can embarrass her? No, I don't want to show like anything specific, but just the teensiest bit.
How about this? Go stand at the foot of the bed. I have an idea.
Okay.
As she then like pulls up the covers and is like basically doing like a covered version of the paint me like one of your French girls pose.
Okay.
There's a mental image you can give her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like does like a little like wave. It's like.
Okay, if Sia jumps in,
this
is what she's gonna see.
Yeah.
Wait. So DM to player. I mean, player to TM. I'm not the DM. Can we tell when Sia's reading our mind?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good to know for the future.
Yes, you can absolutely tell when she is like actively reading your mind. What you can't tell is when she is telepathically connected to you to talk to you until she speaks.
Okay.
Yes, but when she's actively doing the act of like trying to read your memories, that is an active component, so it is very noticeable from the person getting their minds read. So, but yeah, you see, it's like, all right. Well, with that, she basically like gets on her tiptoes, like, kiss you a little bit. I better head back. Twist the ring a little bit, and then she's gone.
Once I like see the door open, the door close,
and you cannot detect any of her footsteps.
But like I notice the door open, door close, right? And like once it's closed, I walk around just like touching everything, making sure she's not there. And once she isn't, I just start like punching the air, like just fucking like celebrating her.
So one of the reasons you didn't hear her when she like slipped past you to walk in, A, because of how small she is compared to you. B, she rolled a 29 on stealth. And leaving, she rolled a 29 on stealth. She got 2 19s in a row on stealth. And yet she's still worse at it than Melina. Melina would have had a 34.
Yeah, but like once she leaves Mars, it's a bit of like, celebration dance in his room before he starts getting ready for the morning.
Yep. So yeah, we'll say everybody wakes up about the same time, just because like there's actually like wake ups, just because of like for the festival and everything. Everybody go to this breakfast. Everybody walks over, and all the rats start to gather in like the area with the mess hall. As y'all see Misha stand up on a table, it's like, "Hello, bitches and bastards! What's up?" So, I know usually we're here. You got Onyx, but today, no work. Today is just fun. It is the festival. Have some fucking fun, and that is in order. All of you. And she points at Onyx, you too. And you hear everybody kind of like give like a little bit of like a clap, a little bit of cheer. If I find out anybody didn't have fun, I will personally kick them in the groin. So, I say, and then afterwards she like gets down, like does like a little bit of talking to everybody else, and then walks up to you guys. So, who wants to go have some fun at a festival?
Have some fun.
There's more than just one of you here. Come on, guys. I know y'all are quiet, but open your mouths.
It's mandatory, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it is in
come on,
order.
Why? Okay, come on. Why are you guys being quiet? I'm the one that's gonna get the shit kicked out of me in like a few hours by a fucking dragon.
there's no way we can just not do that.
Like, I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that. Like, I'm the one that has split bush, so like,
Try not to die.
yeah, I don't want to die, but like,
Various,
So-
are you okay?
no.
Yeah, I noticed because ever since we got here, ever since the thing happened, you've been like doing some weird stuff. And is this part of that or?
Maybe I'm not really sure myself.
You hear Misha start to snicker a little bit.
You
I
look,
started to snicker when I realized what she's laughing about.
look, you're one of the bravest guys I know, and definitely the strongest guy I know. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. So if this is what you want to do, I'll support you.
it's
that you
more
made
so
me
proving.
myself.
It's more so proving something to myself. And
Yeah, but a care wasn't built in a day. You don't need to rush this much.
no, but
Does every country have that saying? Sorry to interrupt, but just out of curiosity.
I
It seems
think.
like
I
everyone-
mean, it's thinking on Anabora. I mean, I've heard it all-
Maybe,
all the time.
but a care is the greatest thing in the world, so ours is the best version.
Oh, come on, there, calm down there, bud.
I was like,
Anabora
yo,
is
calm down.
Calm down there, bud.
It's Jolandis.
Whatever you
Bitch,
say.
please, you haven't seen Anabora yet. Okay, you've probably seen Anabora, fam.
I was like, no, I was like, no, I've never seen Galrin. I've heard Ustay is a little bit prettier though. But
Who stays for the pricks, the fancy pricks? Galrin's more for the down to earth people.
I've heard everyone in Galrin's a cunt. But okay, back to the thing. It's fine, guys. Let's just relax, have fun. Last day of vacation, right? Let's.
Last day of vacation, and I'm getting my ass kicked by a dragon.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. So yeah,
Holy
let's go
shit.
see it. I'll say as y'all see it, and they'll start to leave. The streets are fucking elation.
People are having a good time.
Yeah, people are having a great time. Everybody's enjoying it. You'll see like various stands, everything. There's a small like parade through the streets. Eventually, like you also do it again. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's having a good time. Come on, let's make our way over to the. towards the city center. Raph's gonna make his presentation at the base of it. I don't know why it's sinister. This one was meant to be like party. Let's do this one.
quick-
There you go.
Quick question, Misha.
What's up?
Oh, I like this. Raph wouldn't want to like beat the shit out of me in front of everyone, right?
He'll probably do it in like a courtyard or something. Probably something where everybody's thrown apart. Even the nobles and the guards get like a little bit of a break during the Spire Festival. Yeah, there's enough people on edge, but they usually get half shifts on the day.
I mean,
It's fine.
it'd be a pretty cool story, like people to see a guy get the shit beaten out of him by the son of the Dragon Lord, and then one day this
Oh, it'd be
guy
fucking
comes back,
hilarious.
and then one day this guy comes back and beats the ever living crap out of the son of the Dragon Lord.
I would not recommend that. You will be arrested.
Not today. Not
Not today. No. But you're not gonna. You don't get to hit him. He gets to hit you.
Yeah, like I said, not today.
So yeah, you'll start like again partying. Is there anything anybody wants to do before like everything gets underway? Like the dragon punching and whatnot.
Nah.
No.
All right. Y'all head towards the city center. Let's just say y'all are doing that, and I'm gonna put it back to District of Metal. Just for the hell of it, just because of like things. So yeah, y'all get there. Misha lets y'all like push y'all's way like more towards like the front of the crowd, doing it, and you see like there's a balcony. Like I know y'all have probably seen like those pictures of like Napoleon giving a speech out to the French people.
We get a long rest, right, Hyper?
Yeah, y'all got a long rest, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, that happens. You'll go out, you'll do there. Eventually, you'll start to see some. You'll start to see out on the balcony. You'll see some guards proceed out, and you'll see Raph go on there. People of Gelandis! Hold up, I'm trying to remember what anniversary this is of the Spire Festival. Fuck, what did I say? This was like 905 years ago? Somewhere in there, right? Anybody?
I think so, right? 905? Let me double check quickly. I think you're right.
That sounds right.
That sounds right to me. Give me 1 sec. I can pull it up. Give me a sec.
I don't think I listed in the thing because I checked that first. But yeah, okay, we'll just say 905.
Okay.
Welcome to the 905th anniversary of the Spire Festival, where this fantastic city, the world's greatest city, joined the mighty Dominion, establishing an era of peace and prosperity and an era of success for this entire country for almost a millennia. And one thing that we have to look forward to, so that we have to look back upon, is that this was built together. Dragon, human, genasi, minotaur, all the races of the country, we built this together. So let us celebrate here in the City of Spires the joining of two great countries into one incredible one. For Runatavia! So doing like everybody's like start cheering. Pathetic. And all of you hear this as if the person is like saying it into your ear. And you start to see like everyone look around. Everyone starts to, like say it's like, what the fuck? What's going on? You guys look over. As I look around, the only person not moving their heads around is a large, black, appearing gemstone dragonborn who stands about 6.5 feet tall, older, doing that kind of thing. Us ain't looking at it. It's like, is this what dragonkind is? Are they supposed to pander to lesser races? Are they supposed to appeal to the will of those beneath them? You have some strange views, friend. I think the heat might have gotten to you, old timer. No. Dragons at one point were nigh unto gods. They were stronger. They were better.
What's got race superiority?
You all, and you are none of that. Say what?
I just whispered under my breath, someone has a race superiority, but like that's just me saying it, so ignore it.
Yep. Are you here to insult me on a day of celebration in front of gods and everyone in the city? No. I'm here to kill you. As you see all of a sudden, the Dragonborn is teleported out as y'all hear a slam. And y'all see the building that Raphael was standing, the ledge he was standing on, he is now slammed up against the wall by the throat as the Dragonborn is now standing lording over him. You see one of the guards run up, but he just gets backhanded by the Dragonborn and goes flying off this about 15-foot high awning and just crashes to the ground as you see blood splatter as he lands. And he flew like 40 feet. I will give everyone one free action. Misha turns to Varys and says, Varys, throw me! Fastball special!
Rage, throw her.
Roll me a strength check at advantage.
Oh, 7, dude.
You said
7.
what?
7.
7? Okay. Let me see this. Okay, luckily for you, Misha rolled really well in the acrobatics check. So you do that. She, like, gets it, and she goes flying off. You see her start to do it. You see, like, the fire go up her fist. But at the same time, you see this dragon who like, backhanded the person. You see him basically do around and just, like, utterly, like, backfist her out of the air. And this one had some oomph in it. Misha goes fucking flying. Like, she sails easily 100 feet, crashes into a nearby building. You see that it is actually cracked where she is. And she takes... Ooh, I actually gotta roll a good bit for this.
What the hell? Is there anything we can do, guys?
I mean, you all still have action. So the rest of you have actions.
Do you guys have spells or anything? I'm raging.
waiting until he says we can go.
Yeah, she takes. I mean, you can go now. Just tell me when. I was just calculating the damage Misha is, but you see, like, she has crashed into it. She's like,
Is anybody injured near me? Can I see if anyone's like injured?
Is Misha stuck? Is Misha like...
like she got implanted into the wall. Like you can see, like her imprint, like in the wall. She took a hard hit. She looks. You can from where you are. Just by that, you could still like see her like breathing, but she's like stuck in the wall.
I'm gonna go help her get out.
Okay, it will take you a little bit to get over there because she's like 100 feet away, basically. Like she fucking flew. Like this fucker like sent her.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do. I can't get to him, so I'm gonna go help her.
Okay, you can do that. Everybody else, Josaku, Finn, and Kaba, what are you doing?
Is there anyone injured near me?
The guard who got knocked off the banister, it's like he is on the floor, and you see like a pool of blood starting to appear beneath him.
I'm gonna run up to him and like try to do a medicine check to like stabilize him if he's hurt.
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm gonna go into a frenzied rage because it gives me an additional 10 feet of movement speed.
Okay. So what you can see, Finn, is it has actually cracked his skull. This man is bleeding out. There's pretty much nothing you can do. When he landed, he pretty much landed on his neck.
Yeah, I called Cobb over.
If you want to try, you need to do it like now.
Yeah, I called Cobb over.
My what?
He needs healing right now if he is going to live.
Oh, healing. Okay, then I cast healing word on him.
Healing word. Okay, roll me your healing. This healing will determine whether or not you heal him or not. There's a certain threshold of which he will need to return, to do that. Okay, 8 does pass it. Basically, if you rolled double ones, he was not going to survive. But you did, or if you rolled a 1, it would not have healed him. But with an 8, you absolutely do heal him up. And you start to like. You basically like do that by doing that. Then your hand is like holding. Is that you feel like bones start to like snap back together a little bit, tendons repair themselves, and you hear him take as he then just completely passes out from the shock.
Kaba, we need to get these people out of here.
As you do, just Saku, last action.
Oh, okay.
God mode.
Come on, God, do your thing!
Okay, I run up and yell out, "Oh great dragon, is it possible you are willing to listen to any reason?"
Does not even acknowledge your existence. Like
Yep.
he is
Okay.
completely focused in on Raph, hands still around his throat, and you hear Raph scream, You dare attack me? You forget I am a dragon! As you see like two giant silver wings do up, and you see them catapult to the sky. Basically, at this point, this dragonborn seems to be like holding on, but you start to see Raph turn into his full draconic form, all 40 feet of young silver dragon. This, he says, and you want to see what a dragon can do? He just lets loose with a breath attack right in the dragonborn's face. And he deals. Let me see how this works. It's an automatic failure. Sorry, it's Constitution, not Dexterity. I'll roll this one for him. All right. So that is going to be. Oh wow! Wait, that does 12d8. Jesus Christ. Let's do. Where's my d8s? Sorry, I should have been prepared for this. I did not.
No, don't worry.
There we go. Ah, fuck me. 8, 12, another 8. That's 20, 22, 37. And that equals a total of 46 divided by 2. That is 23 points of cold damage to this Dragonborn. As you see, like, them disappear. But you see them continuing to go up, and you start to see Raph's wings, where it's like they were the ones taken before, that started to bend inward a little bit. As if they're getting forced. As you guys see, two enormous black wings appear from this cold frost. A giant tail. As you see a very similar... very, very familiar silhouette appear.
Fucking knew it. They should have fucking listened to us.
As you see Nirvash take the prince up and basically hold him there as they latch onto one of the spires. You see this... and you can basically see and hear him. It's like, please, you are nothing but a hatchling. In my day, dragons, gods, we are the perfect beings. Yet you would let these insects dictate you. You want to... your little chill was nothing more than child's play. Allow me to show you whatever dragon can do. As he lets go of Raph, and where you would expect him to fall because his wings weren't flapping or anything, he's actually pulled out. Like starfishing as a dragon. Wings, tail, everything has been pulled out to like where they're being like almost stretched. As you see near Vash's hand, as a giant claw just extend out. And then you start to hear it. It is one of the most terrifying sounds you have ever heard in your life. You hear a dragon scream in pain. You're hearing Raphael scream in pain. As you see, just eventually, Nirvash is doing it. As you see this again, 150 football long thing, just dwarfing anything in the area. Even the spire looks almost slightly smaller next to it because he is almost as big around as the building itself. As you start to see him close it, you hear a blood-curdling draconic scream. And then like all of a sudden you hear silence as you see Raphael's wings ripped from his body. As they then fall, and you see these large draconic wings fall and crash, creating clouds of dust and debris as they actually crashed into buildings and areas where people were standing. You see that it was nowhere where Misha is, so Varys, you're actually in the clear there. It was over off on another side. Misha flew pretty fucking far. But then, you see saying Nirvash, and everyone can hear in their heads this clear as day. It's not as if you are hearing it from far away. It is as if this person, this voice is in your head. The age of the gods is over. They thought they could keep me imprisoned. They thought they could keep this world safe. They forget this is my world. I named it, and it gave me many names. The winged tyrant. The gleaming tyrant. The winged conquest. The Ebon Lord. The apex mind. But there is one above all that was used to notify me. To identify me. And all of you specs below will do it. As you notice, no one is running because they are just terrified in awe of this shit. The name of the bringer of this. I am Nirvash, the Black Death. The age of gods and kings are over. Your gods and kings are not even safe from me. This is the beginning of the Night Age! As he then grabs Raph by the sides and just rips him clean in half, throwing the two halves below as a shower of blood, of draconic blood, starts to flow over the city. You see the body parts, but they were flung. And they crash through buildings. You guys see debris and dust shoot off everywhere. Tell all what happened here. And remember, not even your gods and kings are safe. As you hear that roar again, as he starts to take flight, and let their monuments fall as well, as his tail sweeps and it takes out one of the spires. It takes out the Prince Spire, the smallest of them. As you see this building, this massively tall building, start to crash down to below. As you see it, you hear people screaming, running, as you see just the biggest amount of debris and dust yet go, as the sky fills with it. As you guys basically see this. And you see those large, gargantuan black wings take flight and fly off towards the ocean. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Ah, what the fuck?
Bro, we said
Yes!
we talked about these. None of these. You know what? Raph deserved it. He didn't listen to you. He didn't believe you.
No,
that's what happens.
But legitimately, there's nothing that you could have said that would have saved Raph there.
I know, but like it's his.
Hey.
Should have listened to us. Should have listened to us.
Y'all should have seen the death flags coming from the fact that he was a
I
chill
know it.
prince.
He was like so nice, and then he's like, "Oh, we'll talk about it tomorrow." And I'm just like, "Yeah, it's a festival,
Yeah,
you know. It's probably
tomorrow.
gonna. Yeah, I know. I seen Critical Run. I was go.
Yeah.
No, this is
I'm
the
just kidding,
this
but,
is the start of the Chroma Conclave.
No.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just kidding, 'cause-
You think Nirvash was share power?
No, what I mean is this is like how the Chroma Conclave.
Oh
started.
yeah, no, I kind of
So
based it a little bit off that, but like, whereas the Chroma Conclave like killed the king, like the Lord of Taldore by like accident.
Yeah.
This was very deliberate. He even told you he did this as a message to say that not even your gods and kings are safe.
Man, now I won't get punched by Raph.
No, you won't, cause he dead. By the way,
Yeah.
good night stream. I'm gonna kill it. We'll see y'all next week, where we will see the aftermath of the encounter I decided to call Regicide.